This is Porter Citrid, number 2.
This is Brett Griffin, number 0.
This is Maddox Tanny, number 12.
This is AJ Thomas, number 22.
This is Garrett Conover, number 23.
This is Craig Leroy, number 4.
Miles Warrenson, number 13.
Ben Johansson, number 14.
Welcome to the Emery Spartan pregame show on KOAL 107.3 FM and 750 AM. Brought to you by Landon's Diesel Service. Leave your truck in the hands of those who know diesel engines. Landon's Diesel Service at 540 South 300 West in Price. And now for tonight's play-by-play, let's join Jordan Buscarini and Travis Anderson.
Welcome into Emery High School basketball here on KOAL 107.3 FM and 750 AM. I'm Jordan Buscarini alongside Travis Anderson as we are getting set for tonight's regular season finale. Travis, we get Carbon, we get Emery, we get a region championship. That is what is on the line tonight here at Emery High School. Emery's already got a share of it. They get a win tonight, though. They get it outright.
Yeah, you want to get that outright region championship. Coming off the win against North St. Pete, you dug yourself a hole down 11 points on the road. You come back, stellar shooting by Max Tanny, no better than that fourth quarter shot. Shot clock winding down, game clock winding down, knocks down the corner three. Carbon knocks off Manti, so it helps Emery out, so Emery can be outright champs tonight with the win.
Let's talk about how Emery got to this point. I want you to go back and take a look at the game against North St. Pete, and how Emery got to this point and recovering from what was not a great loss at Carbon.
Yeah, they did a very good job in that game against the North St. Pete Hawks of playing really good defense in that second half, and then their shooting in the first half. So even though they were down in that game, got down by 11 points, you never felt like the game was out of control. And Emery just continued to attack the rim. They got to the free throw line. They did an overall really good job of just settling in and giving themselves a chance to win that game by shooting the three-point ball. And they got off to a good start in that first half by doing those things. So if they can come out tonight against Carbon, who we've seen shoot the ball extremely well in that game at Carbon High when they knocked off Emery, the Dinos hit their open shots. Third quarter, they went on a little bit of a heater, and I think it put Emery behind the 8 ball where the crowd got into it. Everything snowballed in that game. So for Emery tonight, it's about keeping control of the basketball, not turning the basketball over, getting to the free throw line. But yeah, you're down 11 points in that game on the road, and your three-point shooting came into play, and that's how they win the game.
So that sets the stage for tonight. Because, and again, it doesn't get any bigger than this, right? You get Carbon, you get Emery, and Emery kind of recovering from those two losses. I think it says a lot about this team, to say the least.
Yeah, this team, athletic, right? You have those two losses, but it's how you respond. And we knew through the course of this season, it's a long season. There's going to be different ways that you lose and different ways that you win, and it's how you figure out the losing part of getting through your schedule, and they've done that. They've turned around. You go to Union and win. You go to Manti and win. Those are tough places. North St. Pete was playing much better. That's a scrappy team. You go to North St. Pete and win that game.
Let's talk about how the last meeting between these two teams went down, because the biggest problem was Emery could not guard the three-point shot, and it was Cash Withers that came up with a couple of really big knocks that ultimately decided that game.
Cash Withers got hot in that third. It's the third quarter. The third quarter is where Carbon won that game, and you just seen how it flipped so quickly, and that's a tough place to get a win, and Emery was down. They got down double digits, and they just couldn't recover.
What have you liked over the last couple of weeks from this Emery team as far as changes and improvements? What have you noticed the most?
I think defensively they're getting better around the perimeter. I know we just talked about the shooting from Carbon, but I think the perimeter defense has been much better. They're not allowing the guards to blow past them. They're not getting beat up in the paint like they were early on. They're doing a good job of rebounding. The one area they've got to improve on is the free throw shooting. But they're doing a better job of not turning the ball over and giving teams transition points.
That's definitely been key, taking care of the ball. We've also seen this team kind of grow into its own, right, which is always big this time of the year as well. Tonight's game against Carbon, we'll take a look at the Dinos for just a moment. They can score the basketball. They have plenty of options. I think the biggest threat when you look at Carbon Emery, it's attacking the high post. Carbon has a couple of players that are more than capable of doing that. I think it starts with Ty Mortensen, and it trickles into Logan Bennett, who is also great on the high post. That's how you effectively break down the 2-3.
If the Dinos want to get a sweep of Emery, it's going to start in the high post. Once you get the ball to the high post, for the defense, it's how you react. If they can get the ball to the high post and then find that shooting touch that they had against Emery the first time, they might come in here, still a game, sweep Emery, and make sure Emery's only co-champions instead of straight up.
It is the Landon's Diesel Service pregame show, and we are live here on 107.3 FM and 750 AM. Also on our YouTube channel, Castle Country Radio Emery. It is typically the biggest game of the year, right? It's packed. You got both communities here. The student section is out in full bloom. And tonight, Emery has a chance to claim a region championship if they can knock off the Carbon Dinos. Carbon, on the other hand, looking for their first season series sweep over Emery since 2022. It's been a little while.
It's been a little while. So you know the Dinos want to ruin the festivities here tonight and get that season sweep for the first time in about 4 years.
We're going to send it back to the studio. When we return, we're going to go back to our interview from Wednesday night when we were in Mount Pleasant. Emery secured the victory over North St. Pete, and we had a chance to catch up with Coach Dave Justice. We talked about the late game heroics, and we also talked to Maddox Danny. He was great in that game. He knocked down 4 3-point jumpers, one that closed the deal. And so we'll get to that when we return. The Landon's Diesel Service pregame show, and it's here on 107.3 FM and 750 AM.
At Landon's Diesel, they understand the heartbeat of your diesel truck. Whether it's the rig that powers your livelihood or the everyday vehicle that drives your life, the trained technicians at Landon's Diesel are here to keep you rolling. Plus, with 24-hour towing service, support's just a call away, anytime, day or night. Drive into Landon's Diesel for expert care tailored to you and your truck, because when your diesel needs expertise, Landon's Diesel is always here.
The more things change,
the more they stay the same.
Yes, Mr. Automotive has a new building in Huntington.
But that just means the services they offer just got better.
Detailing and mechanic work are being added to the already great service Mr. Automotive had already offered.
And all deals are still done with the owner at the lowest prices possible.
New building, same best prices, and more auto services. Go to MrAutomotiveSales.com or stop by the dealership, 21 South Main, Huntington. Mr. Automotive, the best for less.
Imagine a smooth, hassle-free journey to the front door of your new home with the Driggs Mortgage Team guiding you every step of the way. Hi, this is Greg Driggs. Our seasoned experts understand the ins and outs of home financing and refinancing. Come visit us at our new permanent address, 8 East Main in Price, where we plan to be a staple for years to come. Start your journey today. Call 801-427-3577. The Driggs Mortgage Team, NMLS number 272076, Equal Housing Opportunity. Driggs Mortgage Team is a DBA of Premier Mortgage Resources, LLC, NMLS 1169.
At Oliver Law, we specialize in criminal defense and DUI. Everyone needs to know their rights. Let us guide you through the criminal justice minefield. At Oliver Law, we still believe in innocent until proven guilty.
In the heart of Carbon and Emery counties, Quick Realty is here to help you make the right move. Experience the future of home buying with our Matterport 3D tours, giving you an immersive look at your potential home from anywhere. Meet our dedicated team of local professionals, just real people who care, walking you through every step of the way. As a Zillow Premier and Realtor.com specialist, Quick Realty is your trusted expert, handling everything from residential, commercial, and mountain properties to property management. Your dream home is just a call away. Let Quick Realty help you find it.
Auto Farm Price Ford has your next vehicle. They offer guaranteed lowest prices. Come check out the selection of Ford F-Series trucks, including America's most popular truck, the Ford F-150.
We have them all right here in Price. Stop in and see us for a different experience.
Transform your space with Spectrum Paint featuring PPG paint, the ideal choice for any home project. Imagine a kaleidoscope of colors at your fingertips, from soothing pastels to vibrant primaries. Whether revamping a room or adding character to your exteriors, Spectrum Paint makes every brush stroke count. Dive into a spectrum where quality meets creativity and paint your world with us. Visit Spectrum Paint to find the perfect shade for your home today.
At A Perfect Smile, they specialize in transforming your smile with precision and care. From porcelain veneers and dental implants to orthodontics, crowns, and bridges, their expertise covers every aspect of general and cosmetic dentistry. Dr. Jackson and his team are here to address even the most challenging dental concerns, helping you achieve a smile you'll love. Ready for a smile makeover? Call A Perfect Smile today, 637-2100, to schedule an appointment.
Looking for the perfect mattress? We've got you covered. At Bill's Home Furnishings, we have the largest selection of mattresses in eastern Utah, including the highly rated Serta Perfect Sleeper. And when it comes to price, we're competitive with anywhere in the state. But we're more than just mattresses. From quality furniture and home accessories to reliable appliances, we've got everything you need to make your house a home. Stop by Bill's Home Furnishings today, where selection, savings, and service meet. Right here in eastern Utah.
Discover the best in local flavor at Stewart's Market in Castledale and Main Street Market in Farron. Enjoy the largest fresh produce section around. Ripe, vibrant, and hand-selected just for you. The personal butcher ensures every cut is just right, and the deli delights with ready-to-eat favorites. Shop fresh, shop local, and taste the difference community makes. Only at Stewart's Market and Main Street Market. Come home to quality and hometown service today.
At Landon's Diesel, they understand the heartbeat of your diesel truck. Whether it's the rig that powers your livelihood or the everyday vehicle that drives your life, the trained technicians at Landon's Diesel are here to keep you rolling. Plus, with 24-hour towing service, support's just a call away, anytime, day or night. Drive into Landon's Diesel for expert care tailored to you and your truck, because when your diesel needs expertise, Landon's Diesel is always here.
The Spartans play here.
This is Maddox Tanny, number 12.
This is Miles Warrenson, number 13.
On 107.3 FM and 750 AM KOAL.
Welcome back into the Landon's Diesel Service pregame show here on 107.3 FM and 750 AM, continuing to count down the moments to tip off tonight as Emery is playing host to the Carbon Dinos Region 13 Championship. Hanging in the balance, not a ton of pressure for Emery. They've already got at least a share of that region title. But Travis, you want to be outright champions. You don't want to share it.
You want to be outright champs. You don't want to lose the season series to your rival in the Carbon Dinos. You want to be 0-2 against them. And you want to go into next week's playoff game with the win.
Let's get to an interview that we had earlier this week. This was following the big win against the North Sanpete Hawks on the road. Maddox Tanny had 14 points, 12 of which came from beyond the three-point line. He had a couple of big knocks in this game. We talked with Coach Dave Justice, and we also talked to Maddox Tanny. We'll get to that interview now as we continue to count down the moments to tip off. Coach, we've had some thrillers, to say the least, over the last couple of weeks.
Yes, oh my gosh. And we knew it would be tough over here. They've been playing really well. I mean, their wins with Over Union and North Sanpete. And they came out really executed very well, hit a lot of shots, and kind of put us on our heels a little bit. And so it was just a great time. It was just a great job by our guys to kind of settle the game down in the second half and, run our offense and put up some points in that second half. And
definitely put up some of those points, right? I mean, that was a big second half. It did start off a little bit slow. Go back and I look at the first half. I think a lot of the mistakes, it was the score, I think it was kind of self-inflicted. We had a lot of turnovers underneath their basket. I mean, it was kind of out of character early on.
Yeah, it just kind of seemed like one of those games for a second. That's why I'm so proud of the boys because, we dribbled it off our foot, kind of get bumped and then get into a travel, kind of some forced shots, and then missed a couple of easy ones. And it's just like, I think we could have chalked it up. I think the boys could have and just been like, it's a tough game. It's on their home court. It's kind of not our night. But they just kept battling. They kept fighting and ended up, just crawling closer, and then and eventually took the lead in the fourth quarter and took care of business. So it was a great job by the boys.
We're going to talk to Maddox Tanny coming up here in a moment. I want to get your thoughts on his performance. He knocks down 4 3-point jumpers. I'm not accustomed to seeing Maddox step out and have that type of impact from beyond the perimeter, but it was falling for him tonight, and he had a big one over here in the corner.
Definitely. So we have supreme confidence in Maddox to shoot the ball. He does a great job in practice. He shot it. I think sometimes, for these kids when they come up and start playing at the varsity level, and it takes a little adjustment to kind of learn the speed and their shot. But he shot it really well in the summer, made some big threes, and shot it well in the younger levels. And so we never lost faith in him. And he puts a lot of work in the weight room and, shooting up extra shots. And so, he deserved a night like this, and we were super proud of him. And just in his last one, I mean, that's just Maddox. He's just playing in the moment, living in the moment. I mean, our coaching staff is all screaming, no, 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 pull it out. We're up 2, 45 seconds left. And he's like, you know what? I'm just going to drill it. So and then we all screamed yes. So it's a no, 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 yes 3. So, and which was obviously a huge one, kind of backbreaker for them. So he did a great job tonight.
Porter finishes tonight. We have him down for 18 points. He had 13 of that 18 in the second half.
Oh, outstanding.
I mean, he's able to get to the basket, Coach. It looks like it's easier and easier each week for him. He'll go right into the teeth of the defense. He'll use his footwork. He's got the delayed release if he needs to with the body control in the air. Right now, there's no question Porter is the complete package.
Oh, definitely. His finishing around the basket, is outstanding. Either hand, just like you said, the spin that he puts on the ball, finishing through contact is flat out amazing. He had one where he kind of caught contact and he kind of spun it from the right, like underneath the basket, and you're like, wow, how did that go in? And he seems like to be constantly doing that, you know what I mean? And so he just does a great job, and he's just flat out awesome finisher, and he works on that. So.
As far as Emery is concerned now, Coach, this puts us in a spot to potentially win a region championship, right? Or at least get a share of the region crown, depending on what happens tonight. I know that there is an important game going on as we speak, as Carbon is taking on Manti, but there for a while, I mean, I'm not going to say it looked bleak, but it wasn't in a good spot after dropping a couple of these region games, and it's a true testament to the character of this team. They battled back, and they have secured some huge wins.
Yeah, definitely. After that Carbon game, that was the message, and we talked about, hey, what we wanted to do the whole time. And again, we still have one left to do, but we still are in control of our destiny, with the losses. And I think a couple of teams had one, Union had one loss at that time. And then, Manti had the one loss. And so like, hey, we have 2, but we play those guys, and we got to, if we take care of business, we run the table, we're going to at least have a share of it, or if not. And so that was kind of the message, and they've done a great job. They've won 3. And obviously, we're going to enjoy this one and then go scout up Carbon, and it's going to be a heck of a night on Friday night.
I was going to ask you about that. I mean, I don't know that you could ask for anything more. We know how exciting it is when Carbon and Emery share the basketball court. Now the stakes are even higher when we meet on Friday night. It's an opportunity to win a region championship against a rival on your home floor. It doesn't get any better than that.
No. It happened a few years ago for us. I think when Brett Rasmussen was a senior, we had Carbon a home game. We ended up winning the region championship that night. And so, it's a great opportunity. We've battled hard to play in this game and have this opportunity. And the fun thing is when you win, obviously you get to play in bigger games. And so, we obviously pulled out this one, and it allows us to play in a big game on Friday. So we're super excited. It should be a good atmosphere. It should be fun, for them to come over. And obviously they kind of took it to us last time. And so, we got to be ready, and we got to, be ready for a battle. So.
We'll end with this, Coach. What'd you tell the team after this win?
Just that same message. Just say, hey, guys, great job. I mean, that's a gutty win. We've brought in some really good teams over here, teams that, have played really well, and we've had a dogfight just like that. And I think this is one of us. This is one of our teams. This is one of our teams that are really good. And so told them kind of the 24-hour rule, just enjoy this for a little bit and have fun. And then tomorrow we got to focus on Carbon. We got to move on and then to our next one. So,
Coach, congratulations on that thrilling win. Got to get one more on Friday. It's always fun to chat with you. And again, thanks for making time.
Appreciate it, Jordan. Thanks, you.
That's Coach Dave Justice taking out the time to join us. And now we're going to catch up with Maddox Tanny, who is the man of the hour. In fact, with this next interview, we're going to be able to kill 2 birds with 1 stone. Maddox, go ahead, throw on the headset. And what I want you to do is I want you to look at the camera right over here, and you can say hello to everyone at home watching this tonight, because you are absolutely outstanding. And as I said, we can kill 2 birds with 1 stone. You're the Eastern Utah Community Credit Union Athlete of the Week for this performance tonight. Big knockdown here in the corner. Walk me through that process, because as Coach Justice said, it's one of those, oh no, yay type moments.
Exactly, yeah. So we get down the court. I wasn't even looking at the clock. I didn't even have it in mind. I don't even know what I was thinking. And there's nobody. That guy was lower, so I was like, I'm feeling it. So I was like, P, give me the ball, like I'm right there. And he passed it up, and I shot it, and I made it, thankfully, because if not, I would not have been playing the rest of the night. And then after I looked at the clock, I was like, oh, thank goodness I went in. That was sketchy. But yeah, we needed it. It was a good one.
Coach was talking about they have supreme confidence in you when it comes to shooting the basketball. I made the comment that we're not accustomed to seeing you step beyond the perimeter and take the volume shots from beyond the arc as you did tonight. What was different? Because you've become such an integral part of the offense in the mid-range game and down low. What changed tonight for you to step out and knock down a couple of perimeter jumpers?
I think just that Union game, I was 1 for 2 for 3, and I was like, okay. Because throughout the season, I've been kind of on and off for 3. It hasn't been great, so it hasn't been great for me. So, just that Union game gave me a lot of confidence, and spots opened up, and I was stretching out there, and I hit the first one, and I was like, okay, let's get it rolling, and then they all just kept coming, and I think that's really just what happened, is just spots kept opening up for me.
It was a slow start to this game. We trailed by 11 points at one particular time. What are you guys, as far as court communication and what you're saying to each other in the timeout, when you're in a loud environment like this and the game has not gone accordingly at all, nothing was working early on, what's the message to one another, and how do you guys find it within you to bounce back and work your way out of a hole?
Yeah, that's a great question. I mean, like you said, we're down 11, energy's high, this band is loud, a crowd's loud, you can't really hear anything, and then you have, just Coach Dave is like, all right, let's see what you guys got. You're down 11. We got nothing to lose, really. So you got to hunker down on defense and, really, stick to your morals. And just as a team, got to work together, because if we don't, then that's a killer for us. That would be the ball game if we didn't.
I remember talking to you at the beginning of the year, and when we were going into region play, I specifically remember you saying, let's go get a region championship. I remember you saying that.
I did say that, yes.
And we are now on the brink of that actually becoming a thing. So as you go through that entire process, it's such a long season. I mean, we started before Thanksgiving. Here we are now in the beginning of February, and that goal that you set at the beginning of league play, it's right there. What's that like?
It is. It's so close. I mean, we had 2 early losses in the region play to Union and Carbon, and then at practice, we're really just trying to lock in, everybody's trying to do their best, and Dave's like, well, it's right there, so why not go get it,
Mm-hmm.
And we have one, this is a great win, but now we just got to keep our heads down, and we got Carbon on next, so we just got to lock in for that one.
I want to get your thoughts on that game before we let you go. I know it's a school night, so we got to hurry here, but the first go around against Carbon, it was not a great performance.
No, not at all.
Team.
We could not make a bucket to save our lives.
Right. So as you go back and you look at that first outing, we know that's a quality basketball team. There's no question about it.
Sure, yeah.
So how do you prepare for Carbon moving forward, and what are some things that you have to change outside of the simple answer of make some more shots?
Yeah. I think what we got to do, like you said, they're a great team. I mean, watch a little bit more film, study up on them a little bit more, and then we switched up our 2-3 a little bit, kind of halfway through region play, and I think that's been helping us a little bit. Just our defense is really what's got to come. Coach Dave has been saying we need good shots, and throughout these games, past 3 games that we've been playing, we've gotten great shots, and then we need offensive boards, is what he's saying, and just all those little things that not a lot of people look at.
Mm-hmm.
So we just need to get those things to, I think, win the game and get our heads in the right mindset.
We've had a lot of great games so far this season. Tonight, you score 14 points. 12 of that comes from beyond the three-point line. Is this the most fun you've had in a varsity game?
Oh, yeah, for sure. I was loving it.
I figured that would be the answer, especially with that big three-point shot.
Oh, yeah.
Lastly, when you hit a shot like that and there's a hush that goes around the home crowd, is that better than the crowd erupting at home? What do you prefer?
It goes both ways, crowd erupting at home is always a classic, but when you hit one like that, it's almost like trying to tell everybody, we're really here, you know? But I don't know. It's just great. It's all in all great. I love it.
He's Maddox Tanny. He's the Eastern Utah Community Credit Union Athlete of the Week, rightfully so. A 14-point performance tonight. Emery gets the 67-60 win over the North Stampede Hawks. 1 win away now from a region championship. Maddox, it's always fun to chat with you. I think I enjoy the conversations off air more than on air.
Yes.
But tonight was a lot of fun. I appreciate you stopping by the booth.
Thanks for having me.
Again, that was our interview earlier this week with head coach Dave Justice and also Maddox Tanny. That was following the big win over North Stampede. That was a hard-fought game. I definitely tested. I think that is the one thing about Region 13 in general, Travis. You get tested night in and night out. Manti seemed like they were going to actually cruise to a region championship. Well, first it was Union, then it flipped to Manti, now it's Emery, all because of everyone beating up on one another. You know, there's only one team that beat Manti twice. That team is the Emery Spartans. That's it. It's the only team that got Manti twice, right? You look at Emery's 2 losses in region play, 1 to Union, 1 to Carbon. It has been a wild region set, to say the least.
It really has. Like you said, it's flipped so many times. Union comes in here, the one kid, Okies, knocked down 10 3-pointers. You're like, that's a good team. That team probably is going to win it. Then you move to Manti. You're like, Manti is a solid team. And then here comes Emery from 3rd to 2nd to 1st and a chance to outright win it all.
Let's talk about the one senior on this Emery squad. That's Porter Citrit. He comes in averaging just over 20 points per game. It was a quick senior night. But one of the things that I cannot stress enough here on the broadcast is the work ethic of Porter Citrit. Come up in the summertime, he was in the Spartan Center shooting, typically by himself. Lights would be off. Didn't matter. Had his headphones on. He's in here shooting. Most of the time when you come to the Spartan Center after hours, he's here shooting. Porter Citrit has done a tremendous job at putting in the work and reaping the benefits and having a tremendous campaign of averaging over 20 points per game. When you see Porter honored as the lone senior at tonight's game, you can't help but stand up and cheer because, I mean, Travis, if you're around the team, you know the type of effort that the kid has put in. And, boy, it's awesome, to say the least. He deserves all the accolades in the world.
Yeah, he embodies what it is to be an Emery Spartan basketball player, just like you said. Every time we're cleaning up, getting ready to go home, he's out here. Or if it's in the summer or whatever they may case, he just works hard and deserves to have that moment. And tonight, I know he wants a little bit of a revenge. Didn't play his best game last time against the Dinos at Carbon. You know tonight's going to be a different story.
One of the things that he did very well in the game against North Sanpete, he became a distributor. I still believe one of the more underrated aspects of his game is getting to the basket and how crafty he is. One shot in particular that I remember, it was the delayed shot in the air, making the adjustment with the contest on the contest. He has evolved so much as a basketball player. I'm curious to see what Carbon does with Porter tonight.
Yeah, for Porter, like you said, giving the ball up to his teammates, if it's Breck or whoever it is, the way he can break the defense down, he's smart, and he knows to make the right play. And it's going to be interesting to see tonight how Carbon wants to defend him. Do they want to send help? Do they want the ball out of his hands? Do they want somebody else on that Emery team to try and take them down?
Let's talk about what Emery has to do to get a win tonight. Keys to the game.
I think for Emery, these guards of Carbon, they've got to stay in front of Emery. So if Emery wants to win the game, they've got to break the guards down, get to the rack, make the second line of defense come up. That's where that passing comes into play. If you put Carbon into foul trouble early on in the game, you're going to have a great chance to win.
Let's talk about the keys to the game for Carbon. How do they stifle Emery?
They got to play loose. They just got to come in here and play the same way they played the first time. They come in, play loose, shoot the ball, let it fly from the three-point line. They cannot turn the ball over in the half court.
Size of the court is a little different here at the Spartan Center. It is one of the advantages. It's bigger.
When you're shooting with the backdrop, because
that matters.
The extended baskets, you're not used to it. And I was talking to Breck's dad before the game about it. It's like coming in here and shooting is a little bit different than any other gym. Curious to see how Carbon comes out and does that.
It is one of the advantages, I think, to playing here at the Spartan Center. It is the nicest basketball gym in the entire 3A classification. And when you look at the way things kind of shift here, I think it has always been a big advantage for Emery. It really has been.
It really is. It is bigger, like you said. It's different. So it takes you maybe a quarter to get used to it.
We'll see if Emery can jump out on Carbon early tonight. That may be one of the big advantages. So we'll dive into that in just a bit. Again, we're about 4 minutes away from the national anthem, the starting lineups, and, of course, tip-off. That'll do it for the Landon's Diesel Service pregame show. It's time to get excited one more time this year in the regular season. It's Carbon, it's Emery, and it's coming up next on 107.3 FM and 750 AM.
At Landon's Diesel, they understand the heartbeat of your diesel truck. Whether it's the rig that powers your livelihood or the everyday vehicle that drives your life, the trained technicians at Landon's Diesel are here to keep you rolling. Plus, with 24-hour towing service, support's just a call away, anytime, day or night. Drive into Landon's Diesel for expert care tailored to you and your truck, because when your diesel needs expertise, Landon's Diesel is always here.
Looking for financial solutions? At Cache Valley Bank, they're here to help. Whether you need commercial loans, mortgages, or expert financial advising, they've got you covered. Visit them today on the corner of First West and Main Street. Cache Valley Bank, your partner in financial success.
Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Plumbing issues don't happen every day, but when they do, it's good to know that there's a plumber you can trust right here in the Castle Country. The Swell Plumber has over 30 years of experience and has proven that he's reliable. Here's what some customers have said about the Swell Plumber.
Kurt was amazing. He came out to the house the same day and got quotes to us very quickly.
Kurt kept in touch with us with updates as things progressed. I was definitely pleased.
For residential and commercial plumbing, go to theswellplumber.com and book your appointment today.
When your comfort is on the line, trust the experts who care. At Air Temp Heating and Cooling, we've been dedicated to keeping Castle Country cozy since 1999. Our certified technicians are ready with 24/7 emergency service and the latest knowledge in heating and cooling technology. As a proud Bryant authorized dealer, we'll do whatever it takes to ensure your home or business stays comfortable year-round. Call Air Temp Heating and Cooling today at 637-4468.
At Castle Country Vet, they believe every pet deserves a touch of love and expert care. You can trust Dr. Harmer and Dr. Kelly. They're not just veterinarians, but passionate pet lovers, dedicated to nurturing your furry friends like family. From routine checkups to emergency interventions, you and your pet will experience compassionate, professional care every step of the way. Let Castle Country Vet help your pets lead the happiest, healthiest lives. Call Castle Country Vet today, 637-5797, because love is a four-legged word.
Hi, I'm Mackenzie Smith. After 6 years as a nurse, I've learned that sometimes our bodies just need a little extra support. That's what IV therapy can do. It can help you bounce back quicker after an illness, recover faster after a workout, ease migraines, and even improve focus and energy. Think of it as giving your body a direct line to the hydration and nutrients it needs to feel its best. I'd love to help you find the right blend for your goals. Reach out to me on Facebook or Instagram at wellness.iv.utah.
Discover peace of mind with Don's Hometown Insurance, now even closer to home at their new location, 58 West Main Street in Price. Connect directly with friendly agents ready to tailor a package just for you. Imagine bundling your home, auto, and life insurance, simplifying your life while maximizing your savings. Experience personalized service designed to protect what matters most to you. Visit Don's Hometown Insurance today and feel the difference.
Hey there, food lovers. It's Bill Hicks from Farlano's Cafe, your new favorite spot for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Whether you're craving a hearty omelet, a fresh salad, our golden curly fries, or our mouth-watering pastas, we've got you covered. And we're open 7 days a week. So come on down to Farlano's Cafe, where every meal is a celebration. Remember, it's where the locals eat. Visit us at Farlano's, where great food and great company come together. See you soon.
I was hoping to talk to someone about updating my insurance policy.
I am able to understand complete sentences.
That was a complete sentence?
I didn't understand that.
Why can't I just talk to a person?
No one talks to humans anymore.
Sometimes humans are just more helpful.
I hear you. Why don't we review your coverage with a super check?
Farm Bureau Financial Services. It's your future. Let's protect it.
Contact Farm Bureau agent Jill Jensen in Price today.
The Spartans play here.
This is AJ Thomas, number 22.
This is Garrett Conover, number 23.
On 107.3 FM and 750 AM KOAL.
We are just about set for tip-off, and now it is time for the starting lineups. And we will begin with the visiting team, the Carbon Dinos. Getting the start tonight, we'll see number 2, Kyler Orth. They'll be joined by number 4, Caleb Sorensen. Also in the starting lineup, number 10, Carter Warburton. We'll see number 24, Logan Bennett. And in the middle, number 34, Ty Mortensen. That's a very talented starting five, Travis.
Yeah, it's a really talented starting lineup, like you said. Last time against this team, they did a good job of protecting the rim.
Now let's take a look at the starting lineup for your Emery Spartans.
This is AJ Thomas, number 22, point guard.
Porter Citrid, number 2, shooting guard.
Greg Griffin, number 0, guard.
Garrett Conover, number 23, forward.
Maddox Tanny, center, number 12.
That's the starting five for your Spartans. The lights have come down, and we're about to see the Spartans formally announced in front of what's going to be a raucous crowd. There are fans everywhere tonight. This is one of the more packed games that I can remember here at the Spartan Center tonight.
That's always a treat to get these two teams in this gym, and like you said, it brings everybody to the game.
Brett Griffin being announced right now for the Spartans. Travis, we've seen the sophomore continue to grow up before our very eyes. He doesn't play like a sophomore anymore.
No, he doesn't. Plays like a savvy vet and continues to get better each night.
Porter Citrid getting the start again. We talked about Porter again as a senior. He'll come out with the arm sleeve tonight. Hopefully he can get hot for Emery early on. Maddox Tanny coming off one of his most impressive performances of the season. He says, hey, I can shoot the long ball too. I'm confident.
I love that kid's character. I mean, he is fun to talk to. He's fun to watch play. He can jump out of the gym.
A.J. Thomas also being announced for Emery. A.J. has had some big moments, and Garrett Conover, I know one of your favorite players.
Garrett Conover is probably my favorite player this season. The way he plays hard, he plays physical, and he doesn't take anything down low from the other opponent. So tonight's going to be key for Conover to get the rebounding and then the outlet pass going.
Not the final home game for Emery. They have earned the right to host the opening round, at least their opening round, of the 3A state championship tournament. But it is the regular season finale. Emery will come out wearing the home white uniforms. Carbon will come out wearing black. Emery's going to be moving right to left off of the radio dial, and we are just about set to go. Emery getting their final instructions from head coach Dave Justice. You come out, you play with emotion, you start fast. Typically, it takes a minute for these players to settle down in a game like this. Travis, let's see how it starts off.
Yeah, for Emery, it's about controlling your emotions, and more so for Carbon, I think you want to play fast to start on the road and put a little pressure on the home team.
Conover will tip things off with Mortensen. 8 minutes on the clock. The ball is in the air, and we are off and rolling, and Carbon is going to get the first crack, and it's a quick and one as Caleb Sorensen is fouled, and he gets the basket to drop.
You lose the jump, you don't get back defensively because everybody kind of just stood at the half-court line. And then going down on the other end, that's a tough bucket by Caleb. And a three-point play to start.
Good. And so just like that, the Dinos out to a 3-0 lead. Well, that can definitely quiet the hometown crowd in a hurry. Thomas with the basketball. A.J. floating and gives it off to Citrin. Porter is going to hold. He directs traffic now. 28 on the shot clock. Lob into Thomas from 15. Guarded by Sorensen, and a reach-in foul called. I believe it'll go against Warburton. Nope, they call it against Sorensen.
And that's the one area where Carbon, they cannot commit those fouls early in this game and deep into that shot clock, just like on that possession there.
A.J. to inbound on the baseline. Bounce pass to Tanny. Tanny lost the ball. He's able to recover. And again, it's a fresh 35 for Emery. And now to Breck. Breck goes right, stops, pops. 15-footer good. Brett Griffin has Emery on the board with a mid-range jumper.
Hand up. Doesn't matter. Brett gets to the free throw line and rises up and hits the midi.
It's Dino basketball. They lead 3-2. 7:20 to play in the opening quarter. Mortensen from 15 puts it on the ground. He kicks it right side. Driving it worth nothing there. Now to Warburton. Head fake. Great closeout by Citrin. Crossover dribble. Holding. Warburton threads the needle. Mortensen draws the foul on Tanny and will go to the line to shoot two.
Two possessions by the Dinos, perfect possessions to get Emery with two quick fouls, and back to the charity stripe go the Dinos with a 1-point lead early on.
That's the first personal against Maddox Tanny. And so Ty Mortensen, who was a handful in the first outing, misses the first shot.
You've just got to be disciplined around the rim, and you can't bite on the pump fake.
Second shot. That one is good. So it's 4-2. Carbon with a lead in the early going. The Dinos 2 of 3 at the foul line. Citrin's going to bring the ball up. Porter off the right side. Lob in. It's caught over 13 feet away from the bucket. Guarded by Mortensen. Holding. He's going to put it on the ground. Spin move. Goes right at Ty. And the ball is stripped out of bounds. Quick hands by Kyler Orth. Emery's going to keep possession. 21 on the shot clock.
Good move, spin out of traffic. Looked like he had a little bit of a seam, but he doesn't. It's closed up quickly, so nice job by the Dinos defensively.
Trying to get it into Citrin, and it's intercepted by Mortensen. Mortensen gives it up to Bennett. Drive, scoop shot, layup, good. Carbon's on fire early on. They've jumped out to a 6-2 lead. Defense creates offense for the Dinos. Right side, it's Breck. Head fake. He's guarded by Orth. Spin move and an offensive foul called against Brett Griffin. Coach Justice does not like the call. I'm going to say you don't either.
Yeah, we'll leave it at that.
Silence is golden.
Yeah, we'll leave it at that.
Dino basketball. Working on the baseline. Bounce pass down low, and we have 3 in the key called against Carbon. We saw more 3-second violations in last night's girls game than we have all year long. We see one early on here in this game. Patent makeup call?
That's a makeup call to the T.
Emery basketball.
Now we're squared away.
Yes, we are. Porter, head fake, drives, tried to thread the needle with a pass, and the back pass was tipped out of bounds by Carbon. It's going to stick with Emery. 20 on the shot clock, 6:07 on the game clock. Slow start for the Spartans on the offensive side of the ball. They trail 6-2.
Yeah, they're playing a little bit tight, a little bit tentative.
Breck to inbound. He gets it into Thomas. AJ goes to Porter. Porter crosses over. Warburton drives to the rack. Swatted at the rim by Mortensen. He came on the front side. Help. Dinos trying to push. Head fake and a travel called against Bennett. Behind the three-point line, about 22 feet away from the bucket. Ball goes back to Emery.
Well, we've seen that in the first matchup, the rim protection. A couple blocks at the rim, that one pinned against the glass. But on the other end, the Dinos looking to extend the lead. Back-to-back turnovers.
Thomas will walk it up, and Sorensen will walk with him. Thomas tried to go high post. Bennett with another steal. Lobs it up to Sorensen off of the left wing. Sorensen goes up. Thomas with the block, and the ball sat on Sorensen's knee as he hit the baseline. Ball goes back to Emery.
It's a good job of A.J. Thomas getting back into position for a defensive stop. Swats the balls. The ball is coming down. Out of bounds is Caleb. 3 turnovers in a row now by the Dinos.
A.J. will bring it up, and Sorensen will stick with him. A.J. goes right. Gets inside the perimeter. Bounce pass. Baseline jumper. Tanny. No good. Conover grabs the offensive rebound. Kicks to Porter. Open. Left wing 3. Money. Porter Citron has his first bucket of the ball game, and Emery is within 1.
Garrett Conover sucks up the rebound, kicks it to a wide-open Porter.
Lob down low. Mortensen had the ball tipped by Conover. Was hoping it would go off of Mortensen's hand, was Conover. It did not. Last touch by him. It'll stick with the Dinos. And now subs for the first time. Cash Withers, who was a Spartan killer the last time out, will take the floor along with Jackson Bozzoni.
Second chance opportunities in this game is going to be huge. That one on Conover getting the rebound, then the assist kick out for a 3.
Withers goes baseline. Bennett jumper, no good. Conover wrestles the ball away. What a rebound. And now Citron runs it up. Porter, full head of steam, goes down low, draws the defender off his feet in the first personal against Jackson Bozzoni. And that right there is Porter Citron making a quick move to the basket. Carbon sticking right with him, playing aggressive defense.
Yeah, 3 Carbon Dinos right there, and Porter goes up. All 3 jump. Team foul number 2.
Carter Branch will come into the game. It's our first look at him as Kyler Orth will go to the bench. Also going to the pine is Ty Mortensen as Case Griffith gets his first run. Conover, mid-range jumper, good. Emery leads.
Garrett Conover, the last couple possessions with the 2 rebounds, now a jump shot to push Emery in front.
5-0 run for the Spartans. 3-point shot the other end. Carbon tries to get it back, no good. The miss coming from the right corner by Branch. Ball goes out of bounds, back to the Spartans with 4:46 to play in what's been a very entertaining first quarter.
Yeah, you said it, entertaining. Active hands around the rim. Emery does a good job of team rebounding, making sure that ball sticks on their side with a chance to extend the lead now.
A.J. Thomas will bring it up. He's surveying and erecting traffic. Waiting for him is Withers, right side to Citron to the corner. 3-point shot. Brett Griffin, no good. Rebound to Tanny. Offensive putback is off of the mark. Conover has a rebound, lays it in for 2.
Garrett Conover, early on in this quarter, 3 rebounds and 4 points.
Emery 9, Carbon 6, triple no good. The miss by Withers. Rebound of the Spartans. Brett Griffin wants to run. Breck thought about coast to coast, kicks it out to Conover. Now to Thomas. Left corner triple up, no good. Missed it off the front of the iron and a rebound grab by Bennett.
Really good look in the corner, just couldn't knock it down.
Bennett's got that ability to grab the board and he can run to the races. Down low, left low block. Had the ball stripped. Great interior defense by Emery. The Spartans want to run. Thomas to the hoop. Shot no good. Great defense by Bassoni.
Yeah,
He's able to get back in the interior.
AJ bumped his knee on the way up.
Drive, coast, kickoff. Left wing three on the way. Good cash Withers.
5-on-4 the other way as Thomas is late rotating back. Corner pocket good.
It is 9-9. 3.5 to play in the first quarter. Citrid walks it up. He'll stand on the volleyball line on the right side and goes to Thomas. Dinos extending the zone. Citrid with a spin. Lost the basketball out of bounds. It'll go to Carbon.
That's good help defense. You just pinch up enough to force Porter into the spin. As he spins, he loses control of the basketball and the turnover.
Smaller lineup now for Emery. Coming out of the game is Brett Griffin and A.J. Thomas. Tanny will stay in. Down low now, you have Tanny in the middle, but you have Conover and Ben Johansson. Up top, Porter Citrid and Logan Lester getting his first run. Ty Mortensen has come back into the ball game.
So the Dinos do a good job of weathering that Emery run.
Bazzoni goes top of the key. Drive it, it's Griffin. Kicks to the corner. Branch goes to Withers. Head fake, creates space. Finds a man, driving in off the left wing. Baseline jumper good, and the Dinos continue to strike. Case Griffith on the mid-range jumper. 9-11 Dinos.
Quality offense leads to high-quality shots, and for Carbon, they knock down another one, and they have the lead back.
The intensity, it's huge in the gym right now. Citrid with a head fake off of the elbow, drives, beautiful pass. Conover down low, draws the foul, and will go to the line to shoot two.
There's the passing you talked about in the open. Breaks the defense down. They all are out of position. They have to step up, and Conover, once again, has an opportunity to pad the stats.
He's had a terrific first quarter. He's got 4 of the 9 for Emery. And a bulk load of the offensive rebounds as well. Conover, first shot, high arc, bounces softly off of the front iron, no good.
Energy's been great both sides. It's what you expect. Both teams playing a little bit tight.
Second shot on the way. Conover knocks down the second. So he's got 5 points, 1 of 2 at the line. 11-10, Carbon by 1, 2.5 minutes to play in the opening quarter. Bazzoni, he's a great ball handler, gives the ball off to Withers. And now Carbon's going to work it back around. It's Griffith with a bounce pass over to Withers. Head fake. Lester sticks with him. Dribbled off his foot. Turnover. Citrid picks it up. Emery's got a 3-on-2. Porter right down the middle of the lane. He'll take it himself. Finishes with a left hand. Porter Citrid for 2. He's got 5 now in the ball game. And Emery is back on top, 12-11.
That's a good job of him taking it and not giving the ball up.
Beautiful interior pass down low. Johansson fighting for the ball. Tips it out of Mortensen's hand. And it is pinned in between the rim and the backboard. Jump ball possession will go to Emery. And that is a hustle play by Ben Johansson.
Hey, that's our first wedgie in a long time.
We've had a lot of firsts here tonight.
It's Emery ball. That possession's Emery on the wedgie.
12-11. Still 2:04 to play. Emery by 1. Lester gets his instructions from Coach Justice. He comes across half court under 2 minutes. 27 on the shot clock to Porter. Quick three-point shot. No good. That one a tad bit long and a rebound corralled by Griffith. Case is going to walk it up for the Dinos. Now finds Bazzoni off of the right sideline. Crossover dribble guarded by Lester. High picks up by Mortensen. Left side three-point shot. No good. Off of the mark that time was Griffith. Carbon with the offensive rebound. Orth fighting hard inside the paint. It's scrappy. Lost the ball out of bounds. It goes back to Emery.
The Conover stays his ground. It takes a pop in the face. Logan Lester drops down. He does a good job of having his hands active. And the ball is going to the Emery Spartans at the timeout.
Wouldn't think of anything less. Timeout on the floor right now. Emery 12, Carbon 11, 1:35 remaining when in the first quarter when we return.
Discover the strength and beauty of Flawless Sheeting's metal siding and roofing solutions. Designed to endure and crafted to conserve energy, the products offered by Flawless Sheeting ensure your home not only looks good, but feels good too. Plus, they come with a 40-year warranty. Enjoy superior durability and enhanced comfort year-round with new roofing from Flawless Sheeting. Ready to upgrade? Call Flawless Sheeting at 636-7300 and elevate the way you live.
The Spartans play here.
This is Porter Citrid, number 2.
This is Brett Griffin, number 0.
On 107.3 FM and 750 AM KOAL.
12-11, Emery by 1 with 1:35 to play in the first quarter. It is a shame we only get this game twice a year because, my goodness, the energy in the gym is outstanding. Both student sections out in full force. We've got a good one.
We really do. This first quarter's been electric.
90 seconds to play in the first. It's Emery ball, and Lester had a bounce pass to Citrid, a tad lazy. Orth pokes it away out of bounds. It will stick with Emery, but 27 on the shot clock.
Got to be stronger to the corner. Don't like to pass to start with getting Porter stuck in the corner.
Porter gets it into Logan. 3-point shot for Lester, no good. Just long off of the back iron. Got a clean look. Ball goes off of the knee of Withers, picked up by Logan. He'll spin. Shot at the rim off the mark, but a beautiful move by the sophomore. Could not finish. Rebound picked up by Withers. He'll run it up the right sideline. Goes to Mortensen. 15-foot mid-range jumper is money. Mortensen has 3, and Carbon jumps back up on top, 13-12.
Yeah, he's a sniper from that point. You got to get out.
Under 1 minute to play in the opening quarter. Lester goes to Citrid off the left wing. Now back to Logan. Logan guarded by Withers. He finds Porter. Right now, about an 18-second differential between the shot and game clock. Porter drives. Porter got a clean look at the basket. They wave it off. And I'm not sure what they call an offensive foul against who. Miles Mortensen gets called for what I assume is an illegal screen. Something had to go down because Porter had such a clean lane to the basket. So subs coming in for both teams. Emery right now with Citrid and Lester up top. Johansson and Conover down low with Mortensen in the middle. The Dinos counter that right now with Bassoni in the backcourt. You still have Mortensen and Warburton out there on the floor. 15 feet away, Warburton. Now a 3-point shot. No good. It's long off of the back iron.
Another rebound by guess who?
By Garrett Conover. Johansson drives. Shot. No good. Mortensen with a rebound. Ball pushed up to Warburton. Goes to Mortensen. High entry bounce pass down low. Logan Bennett's shot is no good. Great interior defense by Mortensen. That's Miles Mortensen. Ty Mortensen's shot is off of the mark, and Emery grabs the rebound. Conover with another rebound. 5 seconds on the game clock. Lester drives. Lester in for 2. Emery back on top. It's a pendulum right now. Full court shot goes off of the backboard, and that's the way the quarter will end. My goodness. Emery 14, Carbon 13. We're through 1 here at the Spartan Center in Castledale. It'll be Carbon basketball when we return on 107.3 FM and 750 AM.
Discover the strength and beauty of Flawless Sheeting's metal siding and roofing solutions. Designed to endure and crafted to conserve energy, the products offered by Flawless Sheeting ensure your home not only looks good, but feels good too. Plus, they come with a 40-year warranty. Enjoy superior durability and enhanced comfort year-round with new roofing from Flawless Sheeting. Ready to upgrade? Call Flawless Sheeting at 636-7300 and elevate the way you live.
You see your friends with their new travel trailers, four-wheelers, and side-by-sides. They're living the dream, right? Well, it doesn't just have to be a dream. You can start living that same dream life today by starting your new career with GMS Mine Repair and Maintenance. GMS is hiring mechanics, electricians, fabricators, experienced and inexperienced miners. They offer high starting wages, benefits, a 401k, and vacation pay. Local jobs are available. Apply today. Email your resume to kbarker@gmsminerepair.com. The dream can be yours with GMS Mine Repair.
The Spartans play here.
This is Maddox Tanny, number 12. This is Miles Warrenson, number 13.
On 107.3 FM and 750 AM KOAL.
14-13. Emery by 1 as we start the second quarter. It's Carbon basketball moving left to right off your radio dial. The 5 out for Emery. We have Maddox Tanny playing up top. Mortensen was able to take advantage down low. Hands it off to Orth, who takes it in for an easy 2-point bucket. Carbon broke down that 1-2-2 defensive set with ease. Citra trying to get it back, kicks it back out. Tanny for 3, no good. And a rebound down low by Sorensen.
Yeah, the Dinos got great ball movement, which led a direct line to the rim, and they got about the easiest 2 they're going to get all night.
Sorensen playing with great energy. Sorensen and Warburton with Orth, Mortensen, and Bennett out on the floor, and Orth has 2 more.
Backdoor cut. Defense fell asleep.
4-0 run for the Dinos to open up this quarter. Lester Thomas Johansson, Citrid, and Tanny, the 5 out for Emery. Lester's going to direct traffic. High pick set by Thomas. Johansson now with the ball off the right wing. He's guarded by Warburton. Bounce pass over to Citrid. Porter holding. Porter looking. Bennett's going to stick with him. 14 on the shot clock. Now a spin move. Goes to Lester, top of the key. Logan drives, kicks to Tanny, swing to Porter. Bennett sticks with him. 5 on the shot clock. Porter drives. Porter gets to the rack and lays it in for 2.
Yeah, nobody can stay in front right now, so Porter should go to the rim every time down the floor if he can.
Left side, Sorensen goes to Orth. He's on a hot streak right now. Orth, a bucket? No, missed. Right off the front of the iron. Thomas with a rebound. Yes. AJ's going to push. AJ goes to Lester. Left corner 3. Shot, in and out. Rebound, Tanny. He came flying in between 2 Dinos. Putback is swatted by Mortensen. Emery still in control. Porter, head fake, step back, triple with a hand in his face. Foul and 1. Porter Citrid, a chance for the old-fashioned, and only fashion, I should say, 4-point play. You don't see those every day, but he's got a chance for it right now.
Emery's offensive rebounding in the first half leads to another crack, and Porter found a dance partner on the outside. Wing 3, good, and a chance at 4.
The senior lighting it up right now. He's got 10 in the ball game, and he's looking to add to his total as Emery takes a 19-17 lead. The and 1 is money. So how about the 4-point play for Porter Citrid? Emery 20, Carbon 17. Orth goes back, draws the foul, and will take a trip to the line. How about the aggressiveness by Kyler Orth in this quarter?
No, Orth has done a good job. That one right there, he beats his man. He gets downhill, and Maddox Tanny clips him on the way up. Free throws. Dinos have done a good job of getting the free throw line in the first half.
Orth's first shot is up, and it is no good. Now, we had that odd stat last night in the girls' basketball game. Carbon did all their work from the three-point line and the foul line, did not have a single 2-point bucket. Tonight, Carbon doing a great job of getting to the stripe. Orth misses the second as well, and Lester has the defensive rebound. Logan pushes it up to Tanny. Tanny goes to Citrid off of the right corner. Porter puts it on the ground, goes back to Tanny, tried to split the defense and draws the foul.
Good thing the foul was drawn. Porter was standing out of bounds on the shovel pass. 2 team fouls now for the Dinos at the 6-minute mark of the second quarter. Oh, he had him open.
Lester on the inbound. It was knocked out of bounds by Bennett. He goes diving.
He had Porter wide open, and the pass was late, and Porter had a layup. Now you got to inbound on a different angle, difficult angle.
Got to go out of the side. Lester, lob in. Porter has it.
Good still off by BG.
Porter at the penetration line. Hands it off to Thomas. AJ drives. Shot no good. A little contact. Didn't get the whistle. Great interior defense by the Dinos. Carbon pushes. Mortensen, 3-ball. Good. Ty Mortensen.
5-on-4 again.
He's feeling it.
You take a bad shot on one end, you give up a corner pocket 3 on the other.
Griffin with the ball. He had it stripped. It goes out of bounds. Back to Carbon. Terrific defense by Kyler Orth.
You can't allow that pass to your teammate into that corner. There's not a lot of room. You're going to turn the ball over, and that's what they do.
This game has gone back and forth tonight. Dino basketball, we are tied at 20. Go to the high post. Mortensen head fake brought Tanny off his feet, missed the dunk. It was nearly an electric play. Carbon will get another opportunity with a fresh 35. Now off of the left. Orth lost the basketball. Strip picked up by Griffin. It's stripped. Dives head first. Pokes the ball away. Warburton's there to recover for the Dinos. Carbon back in control. They can break the tie. Drive to the basket. Another loose ball. Lester picks it up. And now Logan's off to the races. Emery fighting back. Carbon, great transition defense. Lester lobs it to AJ, and it's intercepted by Mortensen. Helter-skelter ball. Warburton drives. Shot no good. A ton of contact. Thomas got away with one. Ball is still loose. AJ down to the ground. It's mayhem at the Spartan Center, and a timeout taken by Coach Dave Justice.
I don't think they should have got the timeout. They did not have possession of the ball. They're both squirting around, rolling around on the floor, and they give Emery the timeout.
It's a 30-second timeout. Let's keep it here. That was insane for about 15 seconds. My goodness.
We had a lot of action going both ways. Bodies all over the floor. We had people going towards the rim. Contact everywhere. And a game like this, it's what you expect.
The referees tonight have a very difficult assignment. There is no question. You can feel the intensity in this gym. I know I've said that about 15 times tonight, but it's true.
Yeah, those guys tonight are going to have a no-win situation.
There is a lot of emotion out there on the floor. 4:33 to play in the first half. We are all knotted up at 20. It has been back and forth, back and forth.
But this is where the Dinos need to be. This game right now favors Carbon.
Why so?
Every time Emery's went on a run, Carbon has answered back on their own. We're at 2020. I just think that Carbon right now is playing a little bit more under control than Emery.
It is Emery basketball out of the timeout. 4.5 to play in the first half. It is 2020. Lester walks it up. Logan penetrates, bounce pass, Citrid head fake, great closeout by Withers. Porter drives, scoop shot layup was deflected, and it carried with Porter out of bounds back to the Dinos.
Trying to go up into the body, a lot of length there. They don't allow it. Another turnover.
4:19 in the first half. Dino ball. Bassoni will walk it up. He goes to Withers off of the right wing, now to Mortensen. Ty goes high, post pass to Griffith. Kick out, three-point shot. Bassoni, no good. Tanny goes sky high for the defensive rebound. Porter goes up to Breck. Breck fights through not one but two defenders. Lays it in for two. He had a fight through the height of Ty Mortensen. And the tie has now been broken. 22-20 Emery. Conover fights for the ball, knocks it out of bounds. It'll stick with the Dinos.
Yeah, Griffin does a good job of getting two defenders to fly by and then the patience to flip it up and in.
Left side. Pass on the baseline. Shot good. Easy pickings that time for Case Griffith. He's got 4 now for the Dinos, and we are tied again at 22.
You got to anchor your feet down. That's the second time Emery's bit on the pump.
Lester goes to Breck. Head fake from deep. Drives. Jump stop. Now to Tanny for 3 in the lead. Maddox no good. Rebound to Bennett. Bennett can run with the ball as soon as he comes down with a board. That's his athleticism. Gives it to Bassoni. Bassoni, he drives, goes baseline, bounce pass. He finds Bennett again. Kicks right corner. Griffith penetrates now to Mortensen. Mortensen's pass goes sky high over the head of Bennett. Out of bounds, back to Emery.
Emery communicated. They did a good job rotating, stood their ground, and they forced the turnover. And back and forth we go, and we're at a standstill.
3:09 to play in the first half. 22-22. Lester. Bounce pass to Breck for 3. Out of the corner, it's no good. Rebound to Withers. Withers will bring it up for the Dinos. He kicks. Driving in. That's an easy 2-point bucket for Case Griffith, and Carbon has recaptured the lead, 24-22.
Dinos generating better looks at the basket than Emery.
Lester off of the left wing. Gives it up to Conover. Conover, 2 dribbles, now goes to Lester. Logan's going to get the instructions with 20 on the shot clock and reset the offense. Porter comes out on the Spartan Center logo. He'll take the ball. Down to 14 on the shot clock. Back to Lester. Back to Porter. Head fake. Porter in the paint. Kicks to Tanny. Open corner 3 is no good. Maddox right now not feeling it from beyond the arc. The Dinos try to push in transition, and the pass was a little bit too far in front of Cash Withers. The ball trickles out of bounds. Back to Emery it goes with 2:16 on the game clock.
Yeah, right now for Maddox, he's just got to settle in. I think he's forced it a little bit. Those are open looks. If he sees one fall, his confidence is going to rise. Right now you can see he's like head a little bit down low, but he's got to play defense and rebound the ball. The offense will flow.
Starting 5 back on the floor for Emery. Porter will try a 3. It's short. Rebound to Conover off the tip. Goes to AJ. AJ behind the back pass. Porter stops top of the key. Tried to go to Breck, and it's tipped out of bounds. excellent active hands once again by Jackson Bozzoni.
Yeah, everybody for Carbon playing defense. They're forcing bad angle passes, and Emery fortunate to get the ball back with 28 on the shot clock down 2.
Returning to the game for Carbon, number 34, Ty Mortensen.
Ty Mortensen back into the game for the Dinos. He's joined by Carter Branch. He's down low. In the middle right now, Case Griffith, Bozzoni, and also Withers out on the floor. Porter, 3 for the lead. Nearly banked it in. Conover grabs another rebound. Cross court to AJ. In the paint. Kick. Conover to Breck. Face guarded by Branch. Terrific defense by the Dinos. And Emery's going to reset the offense.
That Conover saves it with the rebound, but then turns the ball over.
Pickpocket still. Carbon has numbers. Bozzoni drives. Draws the foul on Thomas. And Bozzoni will go to the line to shoot 2. The Dinos can make this a 4-point game.
Turning the ball over, not getting back in a defensive position, and AJ's the only line of defense, and he commits the foul. In a game like this, if I'm with Coach Justice, I'm thinking about getting Logan Lester back in there just because of his ball handling and the way on the perimeter he can get towards the basket.
First shot is no good. Dinos missing some opportunities at the line. Bozzoni will have one more. Ben Johansson will come in, and Porter Citrid will get a quick breather. One more shot for Bozzoni. Porter is going to hightail it back to the locker room. Second shot by Bozzoni is good, and it's 25-22. And now the Dinos go to a press. Emery nearly breaks it. Mortensen's length tips that ball. It goes out of bounds. Last touch by Tanny. You can credit Ty Mortensen out of that press. When he is your last line of defense, if you try a down-court pass, you're going to have a difficult time making it, and that's exactly why. He covers a lot of ground in a very short period of time with the length. Lob, Mortensen under the basket. Beautiful feed, and 2 more points for Ty. The Dinos lead by 5.
Generating better looks at the rim.
Breck with the ball. He is trapped, has to dribble around, has some space. Breck, kick out to Conover. He'll try a 3. No good, he missed everything. And a rebound grab by Griffith. Carbon has seized control here in the final moments of the second quarter.
If they get a hoop here, there is a lot of pressure on the home team.
Bozzoni goes around the high pick. Bounce pass now into the corner. Down low on the baseline. Looking, kick out. 3-point shot of the way. Bozzoni, no good. It nearly dropped. Rebound to Breck. 3-second differential between the shot and game clock. Breck, spin move in the paint, lost his footing. Did he get rid of it in time? No, he did not. Travel, ball goes back to Carbon, and the shot clock is turned off with 30.3 to play.
They are playing out of control. Down 5. You can see frustration start to set in for Emery.
Carbon can play for the final shot. They have held the Spartans to just 8 points in this quarter.
Perimeter passing in, and the back cuts have hurt Emery.
Bozzoni kicks back to Withers. Long distance 3. Withers barely draws iron.
Bad shot.
10 on the game clock. Breck's going to bring it up. Tries to go coast to coast. Does he finish? No, it rims off. Tanny tried to finish off of the rim, and he missed. 1 second. Shot at the buzzer from midcourt is no good, and that takes us to the end of the quarter, end of the half. And it's right now in favor of the Carbon Dinos. They trailed by 1 at the end of 1. Travis, they lead by 5 now with a break.
Yeah, BG gets to the cup. And Maddox Tanny's putback rolls off, and the Dinos into the break, up 5.
The score right now, 27-22. It's Carbon with a 5-point advantage. Coming up, halftime report. It's brought to you by Dr. Daniel Cowley at Castle Valley Orthodontics, and it's coming up when we return.
Hi, I'm Dr. Daniel Kelly, owner of Castle Valley Orthodontics. What's keeping you from having a perfect smile? We understand what you want from a local orthodontist. And here at Castle Valley Orthodontics, you'll be treated like family. Call Castle Valley Orthodontics at 637-2222 for a free consultation.
Having a great local pharmacy that you can rely on is important. At Price Family Pharmacy, transferring your prescriptions is simple and hassle-free. Just call us at 637-3737 and we'll take care of the rest. Need your medication delivered right to your door? We offer free delivery to make your life even easier. Managing multiple medications? Ask about our convenient med packing service to keep you organized and on track. Visit Price Family Pharmacy and experience a team that genuinely cares. Feel better about your pharmacy. Choose Price Family Pharmacy today.
The time is now to join the JN Auto Experience. Browse quality used cars, trucks, and SUVs at our Price or Huntington lots. JN Auto can even help you get financing. Get fast, expert mechanic service to keep your vehicle running smoothly. Treat your car to a spotless wash or make it shine with professional detailing. Even rent a car. All in one convenient stop. JN Auto. Driven forward.
It's fun! It's our favorite place.
Strike up family fun for everyone. Gateway Lanes. Families that play together stay together. And Gateway Lanes is your center for fun, snacks, and great food. So let Gateway Lanes do the cooking with open and league bowling year-round and Club Bowl Thursday night, 9 till 11:30, with unlimited bowling including shoes. Since 1989, Helper's Hometown Bowling Center, Gateway Lanes, South Main Street in Historic Helper, and bowlhelper.com. Let's roll.
Welcome to Emery and Carbon Animal Health, where Dr. Jensen and his staff greet you and your pet with caring smiles. Our exam rooms are clean and inviting. Our accredited doctors offer many procedures, including examinations, surgery, dentistry, and boarding. Schedule an appointment today. 2 locations to serve you. Emery and Carbon Animal Health. Animals big and small. We care for them all.
Our home flooded when the refrigerator line broke. We felt helpless, didn't know what to do. Our neighbors told us to call On Call Restore. They really came through for us.
Serving all of southeastern Utah, they're fast and professional. 24/7 emergency services for water, fire, and mold. They even do emergency board-ups. And as a licensed insured general contractor, they do the remodeling as well. Call for a free quote, 650-1092.
Bringing you peace of mind during the worst of times. Call On Call, 650-1092.
We'll be on our way.
Hi, I'm Dr. Daniel Kelly, owner of Castle Valley Orthodontics. What's keeping you from having a perfect smile? We understand what you want from a local orthodontist. And here at Castle Valley Orthodontics, you'll be treated like family. Call Castle Valley Orthodontics at 637-2222 for a free consultation.
Welcome to the Emery Spartans Halftime Report, brought to you by Castle Valley Orthodontics. Call at 637-2222 and schedule your free consultation for a smile that will last a lifetime.
It's halftime here at the Spartan Center, and right now the Dinos take a 5-point lead into the break, 27-22. Welcome into the halftime report brought to you by Dr. Daniel Cowley at Castle Valley Orthodontics. Travis, we go over the first half. Ty Mortensen was the difference in this game. He was affecting not only Emery inside, but defensively, but man, he was a handful on the offensive side of the ball as well. He was just fantastic.
Yeah, offensively, good job of scoring around the rim. Defensively, that anchor and the thought of a shot blocker there really pulled Emery away from driving towards the basket. They turned the ball over, and they became a perimeter three-point shooting team, and they really did knock down their threes in the first half.
Again, halftime report brought to you by Dr. Daniel Cowley at Castle Valley Orthodontics. Let's take a look at the first half stats. We'll begin with the Spartans. Leading scorer at the break, it's Porter Citrid. He's got 11.
Yeah, for Porter, I think if he can beat his man off the dribble, you can get to the rim, but there's that line of defense we just talked about. So if you maybe make one extra pass, if you have guys cut, and I thought Emery's offense, they didn't do a good job of cutting. But for Porter, he kept them afloat with the 11, and they trailed by 5.
Got to get a baseline runner, right? I mean, that would definitely help out the offense a little bit out of the zone. Taking a look at some of the other top scorers for the Spartans, Garrett Conover has 5 points, did the majority of his work in the first quarter.
Conover rebounded the ball well. 6 or 7 rebounds so far in the first half with the 5 points. He kept multiple plays alive, and for Emery, those are second chance opportunities.
Let's take a look at the other scores for Emery. 4 from Breck Griffin. Breck was able to get to the basket, although he had the first jump shot of the ball game for Emery about 15 feet out. The Dinos did a great job of containing Breck in that first half.
They got the ball out of his hands, and when he drives, there's 3 or 4 bodies around him. So for Breck, it's about figuring it out. Get to the free throw line, rise up on your jump shot. If they pill up on you, then you can make an extra pass. And again, we talk about cutters.
Logan Lester has 2 points off the bench as well. Emery as a team, just 2 of 3 from the stripe in that first half. Let's take a look at the top scores for Carbon. Ty Mortensen's got 8 points, and again, it's a very effective 8 points. I don't think it tells the whole story. He was fantastic.
He's a monster. 8 points, like you said, but everything else around the offense with the defense, he was an absolute, nuisance for Emery.
Yeah, he did a little bit of everything. Case Griffith comes in off the bench. He's got 6 points as well. There was a stretch in that first half where he single-handedly carried that Dino offense.
The Dinos, again, like game 1 against Emery, game 2, they've got balance throughout.
Taking a look at some of the other scores for the Dinos, it's pretty balanced outside of Mortensen's 8 and Griffith's 6. 4 points for Kyler Orth, and again, Kyler, huge difference in the interior for the Dinos. 3 points for Caleb Sorensen, 3 for Cash Withers, 2 for Logan Bennett, 1 for Jackson Bazzoni. So again, extremely balanced for the Carbon Dinos.
This is why earlier on I said this game right now favors Carbon. They've held Emery's offense to 22 points. They have settled in. I think Emery is still trying to figure out how we're going to generate easier looks. I thought the Dinos did a good job of getting those easier looks with their alley-oops, if you want to call them, around the rim, or cutting. They did a good job of cutting.
As far as Emery's offense and trying to settle things down a little bit, there were spurts of this first half where they were highly ineffective, right? And so Carbon has done a great job defensively. A lot of athleticism. They can roll deep. The Dinos have done a great job of really maintaining this Emery offense, and I think a lot of it has to do with the fact that they're playing disciplined basketball on that end of the floor.
For Emery, they didn't get to the free throw line. They did, 3 times you said? 2 of 3?
Yep.
But those 3-pointers that they made against North St. Pete, those same looks, they're not making tonight.
Doing a great job of turning this team into a jump shooting team, right?
Yeah, if Emery comes out in the second half and you flip it and you're getting those corner passes, and you start making those threes, then you have to change the way you play defense if you're the Dinos. So it's about just making shots. If you're Emery, just play loose, play through your offense, but just knock your shots down.
As far as what Carbon is doing on the offensive side of the ball, kind of attacking Emery's different look. If we've seen the spider, we've seen the 2-3, right? So Emery doing a couple of different things defensively. But they have really just had a difficult time of adjusting to the height of Ty Mortensen. I think it's really that simple. I think Ty was the difference maker, and it also doesn't help when you got a kid with the versatility of Logan Bennett. He can pull down the offense or defensive rebound, rather, and he can immediately get the offense rolling. We've seen that time and time again for Logan. That's a huge benefit when you have a kid that can do that.
Yeah, with the size advantage that the Dinos have, they use that size advantage to their offensive usage. So that's throwing the ball at the rim and then going up and scoring.
Score again right now with the break, 27-22. Emery trailing the Carbon Dinos by 5 points. But again, this is a big game for a number of reasons. A win here tonight for the Spartans. They claim the Region 13 championship outright. Emery's at 14-8 overall, 5-2 in region play. Carbon is at 3-4 in league play, 8-13 overall. Now, the RPI, whatever you want to call it, the ranking system that we use now, it has been taken down. It's silent until tomorrow morning. We did grab a screenshot of what it looked like before it went down. Emery was number 4. Carbon on the flip side was number 12. That's where we sit right now. You know what? There's a good chance that these two teams could meet again in the first round of the playoffs, depending on how tonight shapes out.
The Dinos win this game and Emery drops to 5.
It's possible.
Carbon's possibly still at 12. Next Saturday in this gym, we get round 3.
I mean, you don't want to jump to conclusions, but I'm just saying it is a possibility at the moment. There's also a great chance that Carbon could jump Manti, especially after beating Manti, but there's also the opportunity that, or the possibility that Emery could fall below Delta. I don't see Emery climbing to 3. I think Emery is stuck in that 4 spot. What happens with Carbon and Manti may be the difference. So tonight, there's so much riding on it for both teams, and it just adds a little bit more intrigue to what we have going on here.
Yeah, for the Dinos, you want to sweep Emery. You want to get to 4-4 in region. You want to make sure Emery's not outright region champ. So a lot on the stick for them. Emery, you want to get a win. You want to even the series up with Carbon. You want to win outright region. And you want to start feeling good about yourself going to next week. So like you said, both teams have a lot at stake.
Score right now, it's Carbon 27, Emery 22. We are at the break. It is the final regular season game of the season for both teams. And again, Emery a share of the region championship, but they want it all. They're going to have to outscore the Dinos by 5 to get it. It's the halftime report brought to you by Dr. Daniel Cowley at Castle Valley Orthodontics. Give him a call tomorrow for a set of braces and a smile that'll last a lifetime, 637-2222. Tomorrow's actually Saturday. Wait till Monday. They'll be there at Castle Valley Orthodontics. Free consultation. Halftime here at the Spartan Center. 27-22, Carbon by 5 when we return.
Hi, I'm Dr. Daniel Kelly, owner of Castle Valley Orthodontics. What's keeping you from having a perfect smile? We understand what you want from a local orthodontist. And here at Castle Valley Orthodontics, you'll be treated like family. Call Castle Valley Orthodontics at 637-2222 for a free consultation.
What the Utah Miners Hospital offers is relatively unique in the country to help take care of people who have really dedicated their careers, their lives to hard work.
I have torn rotator cuffs in my shoulders. Honestly, I don't remember everything I've had done. I think I've had to wait 10 minutes one time. It's amazing that there's a fund out there. You have no medical bills.
If you're ready and you need us, please give us a call. We're happy to help.
Show your school spirit and support local high schools with the new Eastern Utah Community Credit Union debit and credit cards. Featuring designs for Carbon, Emery, and Grand High School, these cards let you carry a piece of your school's pride wherever you go. Plus, to make purchasing easier, Eastern Utah Community Credit Union has added the convenience of tap-to-pay and compatibility with major mobile wallets. Pick up your school spirit card today at any of the Eastern Utah Community Credit Union branches.
At Landon's Diesel, they understand the heartbeat of your diesel truck. Whether it's the rig that powers your livelihood or the everyday vehicle that drives your life, the trained technicians at Landon's Diesel are here to keep you rolling. Plus, with 24-hour towing service, support's just a call away, anytime, day or night. Drive into Landon's Diesel for expert care tailored to you and your truck, because when your diesel needs expertise, Landon's Diesel is always here.
The more things change,
the more they stay the same.
Yes, Mr. Automotive has a new building in Huntington.
But that just means the services they offer just got better.
Detailing and mechanic work are being added to the already great service Mr. Automotive had already offered.
And all deals are still done with the owner at the lowest prices possible.
New building, same best prices, and more auto services. Go to MrAutomotiveSales.com or stop by the dealership, 21 South Main, Huntington. Mr. Automotive, the best for less.
Imagine a smooth, hassle-free journey to the front door of your new home with the Driggs Mortgage Team guiding you every step of the way. Hi, this is Greg Driggs. Our seasoned experts understand the ins and outs of home financing and refinancing. Come visit us at our new permanent address, 8 East Main in Price, where we plan to be a staple for years to come. Start your journey today. Call 801-427-3577. The Driggs Mortgage Team, NMLS number 272076, Equal Housing Opportunity. Driggs Mortgage Team is a DBA of Premier Mortgage Resources, LLC, NMLS 1169.
Transform your space with Spectrum Paint featuring PPG paint, the ideal choice for any home project. Imagine a kaleidoscope of colors at your fingertips, from soothing pastels to vibrant primaries. Whether revamping a room or adding character to your exteriors, Spectrum Paint makes every brush stroke count. Dive into a spectrum where quality meets creativity and paint your world with us. Visit Spectrum Paint to find the perfect shade for your home today.
The Spartans play here.
This is Maddox Tanny, number 12. This is Miles Morrison, number 13.
On 107.3 FM and 750 AM KOAL.
Halftime just about done here at the Spartan Center, which means we're setting the stage for what should be a very entertaining final 2 quarters of basketball tonight. The Emery Spartans trailing the Carbon Dinos by 5 points. Travis, first 3 minutes could be very, very crucial. What has to happen?
Emery's got to get good looks at the rim. They've got to make those 3. They're going to get those open 3s during the first 3-4 minutes. They've got to knock them down. For Carbon, you just continue to play loose and free.
Crowd has been loud.
If the Dinos start turning the ball over early in the quarter, it's a bad sign.
Score at the break in the other game of interest, Manti 26, Union 19. Now, if Emery loses this game, they would be co-champions of the region with the winner of that game. Spartan basketball to get rolling. We switch sides, left to right off of the radio dial. Porter, he'll try a deep 3, and it's short.
Outside that 4-point play on that 3-pointer, they're cold.
Drive to the basket, shot of the rim, no good. And we have shots coming for the Carbon Dinos to open up the second half.
I think AJ got him again.
So AJ's got 3 personals.
He just can't hack.
Bennett to the line. First shot, good. Largest lead of the game for the Dinos, 28-22. And it was around the second quarter in the first meeting where Carbon kind of seized control. Is it a similar story tonight? Bennett misses the second. AJ with a rebound. AJ pushes the ball up to Tanny. Maddox, spin move on the baseline. Kick back out to AJ. Thomas is holding, guarded by Sorensen. He goes to Breck. Breck off of the right wing. Drives baseline, kicks to Tanny. Another 3. This one no good again. Maddox struggling from beyond the arc right now.
He's an offer from the perimeter.
And Carbon seems very content to give Maddox the triple. Dino basketball. Sorensen with the ball. Emery right now in a 2-3 zone. Sorensen goes right side. It's Bennett back to Sorensen. Back to Bennett. 14 on the shot clock. Dinos taking their time. Down low, Orth in the paint. High glass shot, good over Tanny.
Patience, high arcer, 8-point advantage.
Porter tries to drive, penetrates on Warburton. The pass was stolen by Orth. The Dinos right now all over Emery. Orth drives, kick out. Warburton, big 3, no good. Long rebound, ball on the ground. Orth comes up with it. Has it stripped by Thomas, and now Conover with the ball. And Conover gives it to AJ. AJ not paying attention to behind, and Sorensen poked it away. Fortunately for Emery, Breck was there. Goes to a crossover. Gets inside the paint, draws the foul, will go to the line to shoot 2.
Yeah, you're very fortunate if you're Emery. AJ wasn't paying attention, lollygagging up the floor, and then Emery gets something going towards the rim finally with a chance at 2 free throws.
It's loud. You definitely can't hear what's coming from behind you in an environment like this, and I think that definitely played a factor. 2 foul shots coming for Brett Griffin.
Got to settle in, make your free throws, then defensively you can set up, but you got to start making these.
First shot for Breck is good. He's up to 5 points in the game, and that stops the bleeding. Carbon opened up this quarter with a miniature run, a 3-0 run to extend that lead to 8. Second shot for Breck, it's good. Almost seems like it's a bigger advantage for the Dinos than what it is right now.
Yeah, it feels like Emery's down 20.
Carbon ball. Sorensen drives, lofts one up to the basket. Mortensen comes down with it. He'll lay it in for 2 more. And that's just great communication offensively for the Dinos. 32-24.
Yeah, their offense has been much better.
Porter drives. Porter deflected at the rim. There was contact, did not get the whistle. And a jump ball.
It's a good block.
I think there was some contact on that.
I didn't think there was. That's great defense.
Refs would agree with you. Jump ball possession to Carbon. Trying to climb Mortensen. It's difficult. A lot of length. 32-24. 5 minutes and 45 ticks left in the third. Warburton for 3. No good. Breck goes high for the rebound. Breck splits two defenders. He's off to the races. Emery has the numbers. Thomas in off of the wing. Forced shot, no good. Put back effort by Tanny is off of the mark. And now another jump ball down low. They didn't blow the whistle. Bennett wrestled the ball away. Hard-nosed play by Logan Bennett. Bennett down low. Orth backing Tanny down. Feeds it to Mortensen. Kick out back to Orth. Penetrates, goes to Sorensen. Corner three. No good. Bounced all the way around the rim, but Bennett's there for the putback.
But Emery can't get a rebound. Another offensive rebound. Dinos more points at the rim.
AJ drives, finds Conover. Down low, lays it in for two.
And that's what you need more of if you're Emery. Just cut to the basket. The Dinos defensively weren't paying attention on that one. If you continue to drive and cut, you're going to get layups.
34-26. Right now, the Dinos just outworking Emery.
Yeah, since the get-go.
Warburton directing some traffic.
From the opening tip, 3 seconds in, where they got the three.
17 on the shot clock. Mortensen goes to Warburton. Carter with a spin move, finds the baseline runner. It's Sorensen now to Mortensen. The baseline jumper is no good. Tanny has the rebound. And Sorensen, who is just a hustler for the Dinos, he is all over the floor, is whistled for the foul. It's the second team foul for the Dinos of the quarter. I mean, he is a thorn in everyone's side out there on the floor. You've got to love the way Caleb Sorensen plays.
Yeah, Caleb comes through and he almost rips it away from Maddox to give the Dinos another attempt. Emery down 8. This quarter has flown by. We're almost at the 4-minute mark.
AJ will walk it up. Bassoni will guard him. AJ with a bounce pass to Tanny. Now to Breck. Big three-point shot. No good. It's an air ball. Great defense by Orth. Warburton runs it up for the Dinos. Surveys, goes to Bennett. Breck steps in between. Tried to fling the ball up. It goes sky high up to the scoreboard. Hits the backboard of the hoop.
They called a foul on Breck.
It's an aggressive play. It's his second personal foul.
That's not a foul.
So Logan Lester will come into the game. A.J. Thomas will go to the bench. It's a crucial 4 minutes right here.
Yeah, but I get the refs are just trying to keep
control.
Yep. But you said it. This last 4 minutes is major for Emery.
Dinos won the first 4 minutes by 3. Feels like a lot more than that. Carbon ball top of the key. It's Bennett. He goes right side. Bazzoni. Speed and ball handling ability, drives. Great court vision. And he throws this one away. He had the right idea. Bennett was cutting in. Credit the defense by Logan Lester. Turnover for the Dinos, and it kind of felt like Emery had to have a stop there, Travis.
And they had to have a stop. But more importantly now, they need offense.
Case Griffith will come in with Cash Withers.
And I like having Logan out there. Better ball handler. Offensively is a shooter. And he can get off the dribble and he can get to the rim. So I think having Logan out there this last 3 minutes or so is good.
3:42 and counting left in the third quarter. Emery trying to find a little momentum. Breck, mid-range jumper, no good. He had a clean look. Could not convert. Carbon wants to run. It's Bassoni up the right side. He gives it to Griffith. Out of the right corner, now to Mortensen in the high post.
Shoot it.
Ty, kick out, left side, baseline. Beautiful ball movement. Mortensen missed a bunny. But Carbon's going to get another set offensively. Pass to Mortensen. It's intercepted by Lester. Logan, can he go coast to coast? Draws the foul and one. What a play by Logan Lester. Fights through the contact on Bassoni. And he'll have a chance for the three-point play.
And that's why you need him in there. He's so savvy, and he always finds a way to navigate through and get to the rim. And a much-needed two-point deuce with the free throw to fall to try to get this lead down to 5.
So Emery trying to figure out ways to get to the line. Just score the basketball at this point. That time Lester went right at Bassoni, and he gets rewarded. The and one is good.
Yeah, and if you're Coach Justice, I think you have to leave Logan out there here the rest of this quarter, and then into the fourth quarter, you're going to have him on the floor.
Citrid will get a break. Ben Johansson comes in. Bassoni just pulled a move. Kick out three. Withers good. There's the momentum stealer for the Dinos. Withers with his second triple, and it's 37-29. Conover splits the defense. Kick out. Breck will try to get it back. Quick three, knocks it down. Breck says we'll steal the momentum right back. 37-32. We played to a tie in the third quarter. Bassoni, coast to coast. Kick out. Swing. Bennett drives out of the corner. Met by Tanny. Shots deflected. Picked up by Johansson. Ben's going to run it up the left sideline. Now he reverses course to the right side of the court. Johansson slows it down. Emery's going to reset the offense. It's Lester. He's trapped. Bounce pass now to Johansson. And a reach-in foul against Bassoni. Carbon out of fouls to give. That was their final foul of the quarter.
Maddox
shots the rest of the way.
Maddox got a piece of it on one end with the block. Comes down with the rebound. And then Emery coils around trying to find a lane. And for the Dinos now, out of fouls.
Sorensen and Griffith along with Withers. Also Carter Branch and Kyler Orth. That's the new 5 for Carbon. Lester goes to Tanny. Pass nearly intercepted. Breck was Johnny on the spot, able to come back down with it. Conover gets into the paint. We have a jump ball.
Stinks.
Possession will stay with Emery. 2:11 to play in the quarter. Emery can get back within one possession with a bucket here.
Yeah, continue to find the corners because you're going to have opportunities.
Lester looking. Lob into Breck. Breck hesitates, goes to Tanny. Maddox back to Conover. Mid-range jumper. It's a high arc. Tried to go glass shot. No good. And rebound to Orth. Carbon's going to push. It's Sorensen. Between the legs. In the paint. Finds the trailer. Orth. Now to Griffith. He'll stop and pop at the foul line. Shot is no good. Bounced all the way around the rim. Rebound. Put back good by Orth for 2.
Offensive rebounding. They have crushed Emery all night long on this side of the floor with second chance points.
39-32. Emery down by 7. Johansson out of the right corner, stripped. Great defense by Sorensen again. Johansson tried to save the ball. Emery got a timeout.
Yeah, save the possession with the timeout because if that's a jump ball, it's Carbon's ball, but you burn the timeout, you're down 7.
Full timeout of the court. We're going to take it as well. Score right now, Carbon 39, Emery 32 when we return on 107.3 FM and 7:58.
Imagine a smooth, hassle-free journey to the front door of your new home with the Driggs Mortgage Team guiding you every step of the way. Hi, this is Greg Driggs. Our seasoned experts understand the ins and outs of home financing and refinancing. Come visit us at our new permanent address, 8 East Main in Price, where we plan to be a staple for years to come. Start your journey today. Call 801-427-3577. The Driggs Mortgage Team, NMLS number 272076, Equal Housing Opportunity. Driggs Mortgage Team is a DBA of Premier Mortgage Resources, LLC, NMLS 1169.
At Oliver Law, we specialize in criminal defense and DUI. Everyone needs to know their rights. Let us guide you through the criminal justice minefield. At Oliver Law, we still believe in innocent until proven guilty.
The Spartans play here.
This is Maddox Tanny, number 12. This is Miles Warrenson, number 13.
On 107.3 FM and 750 AM KOAL.
1:33 to play in the third quarter. Carbon 39, Emery 32. The Dinos have won the quarter up to this point.
Won the quarter? So far, they've won the first 2.5 quarters, looking to win the third quarter on the smiling side of the scoreboard.
Conover lobs it into Lester. Logan directing, goes to Johansson. Ben puts it on the ground, goes back to Lester. Back to Johansson. Ben back to Lester. Now to Breck. Head fake from deep, drives, scoop pass. Conover on the baseline. Conover's in trouble. 3 on the shot clock. Johansson not going to get the shot off. Tanny, he did get it off. No, he didn't. Shot clock violation.
That is a bad possession.
Out of a timeout.
Out of a timeout. You can't be on the floor if you're not going to want to shoot the ball. You can't keep passing up shots.
Citrid comes back in. Conover will go to the bench. 70 seconds left in the third. It's 39-32.
Just be ready to shoot.
Minute 5 left in the third quarter. Mortensen out of the high post. Kicks it left side. Big three-point shot. Case Griffith knocks it down.
No hesitation. And Case right on the point.
42-37. Or 42-32 rather, excuse me. Carbon by 10. 44 ticks left in the third. Lester to Tanny. Griffith. Breck knocks down a three.
Much needed. Now you need to stop going into the fourth quarter.
Just a split-second differential between the shot and game.
It's out of bounds.
Carbon nearly with a turnover. Withers saved it.
No, he was out of bounds.
Was he?
Yeah.
Bounce pass down low, and the ball will trickle out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Emery. So the Dinos will keep possession. Conover comes in. Johansson goes to the bench. This lineup right here might be Emery's best opportunity to claw their way back in. Griffith takes a dribble out, goes to the corner. Now to Mortensen out of the high post. He'll fade away from 15. It's no good. Tanny with a rebound. Emery needed that stop. We're down to 10 seconds in the third.
If they get a bucket here, they've got some momentum.
Porter drives. Lots of contact. Did not get the whistle. Able to get the ball. His putback is in. Porter for two.
Hey, 37 now.
I'm not sure what the whistle, are they saying just the end of the quarter? Yes, they are. So correct me if I'm wrong. The score
should be 37.
42-37. Referees say count the basket. We'll go to the fourth and final quarter. That one turned out to be even. Carbon led at the break by 5. They lead by 5 as we go to the fourth and final quarter when we return.
Looking for the perfect mattress? We've got you covered. At Bill's Home Furnishings, we have the largest selection of mattresses in eastern Utah, including the highly rated Serta Perfect Sleeper. And when it comes to price, we're competitive with anywhere in the state. But we're more than just mattresses. From quality furniture and home accessories to reliable appliances, we've got everything you need to make your house a home. Stop by Bill's Home Furnishings today, where selection, savings, and service meet. Right here in eastern Utah.
Discover the best in local flavor at Stewart's Market in Castledale and Main Street Market in Farron. Enjoy the largest fresh produce section around. Ripe, vibrant, and hand-selected just for you. The personal butcher ensures every cut is just right, and the deli delights with ready-to-eat favorites. Shop fresh, shop local, and taste the difference community makes. Only at Stewart's Market and Main Street Market. Come home to quality and hometown service today.
The Spartans play here.
This is Maddox Tanny, number 12. This is Miles Warrenson, number 13.
On 107.3 FM and 750 AM KOAL.
8 more minutes. Fourth quarter, Carbon 42, Emery 37. It's Dino basketball. Moving right to left off of the radio dial. Bennett, guarded by Conover. Goes to a spin, brings him off his feet, and Bennett's got a quick 2 points.
Spin. Again, Emery not disciplined enough to stay anchored to the floor, and they give up another 2-point deuce.
They put him in the spin cycle. 44-37. Tanny goes to Porter. Porter with a head fake. He'll drive. Goes right at Mortensen and lays it in for 2.
Porter has got to be aggressive in this quarter and continue to drive the ball to the rack.
I think you'll see him be a tad bit more assertive.
Yeah, he has to.
44-39. Emery has not been able to get this down to a one-score game in the second half. Warburton, big shot, no good. Rebound to Conover. Here's their chance. Outlet up to Breck. Breck brings Mortensen off his feet and lays it in for 2. There you have it. It's a 3-point game, 44-41. 1 minute gone by.
Pump fake, blow pass. Great job to keep the feet down, and then all you got to do is flip it up and in.
Warburton with the ball. He's off of the right side. Goes to Mortensen, top of the key. Now spins it left. Holding it, Sorensen. He goes back to Bennett. Into the high post. Warburton kicks out. Sorensen goes to Bennett. The 3. It's good. Logan Bennett again. He's got 5 in the quarter alone, and Carbon goes back up on top by 6, 47-41.
The Dinos have answered every single time Emery has went on a run.
Lester takes his man off of the dribble, fights Tanny, and Maddox has his first points of the game. It's 47-43. Carbon pushes. Warburton, baseline, shot, blocked, draws the foul, will go to the line to shoot 2. Aggressive move by Carter Warburton out of the left corner.
Again, he knows that Emery's going to bite every single time. All I have to do is get down the floor and get him up in the air. He does. And for Warburton, he gets 2 free throws.
Emery student section trying to make it a little bit more difficult. First shot for Carter, it's no good. He missed it flat.
Yeah, other end, shovel pass to Maddox Tanny. Finally, let's see if that gets Maddox going with some confidence moving forward to see the first two go down.
Well, he's coming out of the game, and A.J. Thomas will check back in. So the starting five, minus Tanny plus Lester. Conover and Griffin will be the size for Emery. Warburton missed the second as well. Rebound by Lester. He grabbed it 15 feet out. Goes to Porter. Citron into the paint. Kick out to Thomas. Swings it to Breck. Big three on the way. Just missed. And a rebound by Orth. Orth gives it to Sorensen. He's a speedster. He gets it to Warburton out of the short corner. Now goes back to Sorensen. 6 minutes left in regulation. It's 47-43. Carbon by 4. Sorensen's going to reset the offense. 20 on the shot clock for the Dinos. He goes to Bennett off of the right side. He's guarded by Lester. Now top of the key. Mortensen goes right back. Right side, it's Bennett. Now to Warburton. 10 on the shot clock. Got a timeout taken by Coach Taylor Brower. It's a 30-second timeout with 5:42 to play in the game. Travis, let's keep it here. 9 on the shot clock for the Dinos. What do you expect Coach Brower to draw up out of the break?
They're going to get the ball to the high post. That is probably going to be open. And if they get the ball to the high post, whoever catches has got to shoot the ball with 9 on the shot clock. It's their best offensive set is going to the high post because Emery then is nowhere near because they're all worried about the perimeter.
We are getting down to it. End of the first quarter, it was Emery 14-13. Halftime, it was 27-22. Carbon outscored Emery by 6 in that second period.
Emery's got to jump the route and get to the high post. Force Carbon to take some time off the clock and then rush a attempt. And if you're Emery, if that ball's short, it's an air ball or off the rim, you have to rebound.
Warburton gets it into Sorensen in the backcourt. We're down to 7 on the shot clock. Sorensen across half court, 5. Now he gives it up to Bennett to Mortensen. 3, down low. Warburton throws it up. Shot's no good on the rebound of Brett Griffin. Emery got a big stop out of the timeout. Let's see if they can take advantage. Breck brings it up on the right side. Orth waits for him. Breck splits the defense. Lots of contact. Kept the pivot foot down. Kicks it to Porter. 15-footer is off the mark. Conover fights for the rebound. Tips it out to Citron. Porter gets it back. Swatted by Mortensen. Refs say play on. Carbon has numbers. It's a 5-on-4. Bennett goes right side to Sorensen. He drives. Hard off the baseline. Finds the cutter. Warburton for 2.
5-on-4 again. Block shot. Offense the other way. Late rotating back. Big hoop.
49-43. Carbon by 6. Porter. Bounce pass to Thomas. AJ crosses over on Mortensen. Kick out to Breck. 3-point shot. No good. Little contact. Not enough to draw the whistle. Rebound to Warburton. Carbon back in control. They lead by 6 and have the ball with 4:35 to play in the game.
And as each second ticks off, Emery's in trouble.
Orth inside. Easy 2-point bucket. Kyler Orth now with 10. And it's 51-43.
Lead balloons back to 8.
Emery got back within 3. That's as close as they have been here in the second half. Conover to Breck. He gets a clean look from deep, and he knocks it down.
He's been the go-to offense whenever they get down 8-9 points. He brings them back.
That was a big one. Emery down 5, 51-46. 4 minutes left in the game.
Now you need stops.
Mortensen to Bennett. Tough shot. Conover with a great defensive play. Bennett gets the ball back, missed. Ball goes off of Griffin. And it's 34 ticks on the shot clock for Carbon. Maddox Tanny comes into the game.
The 50-50 balls Carbon has won tonight. And Porter comes out at the 3:52 mark.
So now A.J. Thomas and Logan Lester on the perimeter. Down low, Brett Griffin, Garrett Conover, and Maddox Tanny in the middle.
Yeah, I don't like that. I've got to have Porter on the floor.
Carbon, nearly a turnover. It is a turnover. Withers saved it, falling out of bounds. Throws it right into the hands of A.J. Thomas. A.J. lost the ball. Out of bounds? No. Saving it was Bozzoni. Turnover right back. A.J. was stripped, and the Dinos have it in control again, up 5 with 3:30 to play. Porter got a quick drink and a breather, and now he'll come back in at the next dead ball. Withers puts it on the ground. Goes right side. Bozzoni goes around a pick. Breck picks him up. We're down to 9 on the shot clock. High post. Orth goes to work on Tanny, draws the foul on the ground. Second team foul of the quarter for Emery, but it does give Carbon another fresh 35.
Yeah, that last possession off the turnover, Emery out of control. And they turn the ball over again. And then Carbon comes down. They milk away at least 35. Now they get to milk more time off the clock at 3:08.
Looks as if Ty Mortensen had to leave the game with blood on his hand. They'll get that fixed, and Carter Branch comes back in. Withers to inbound.
This is the lineup that Emery has to stick with for the last 3 minutes.
Withers tried to thread the needle. The ball was tipped, but Carbon so quick to the loose balls. They have won the 50-50 matchups in this second half. It's Bassoni. Cross court. Bennett, big three. No good. Rebound to Orth. His putback is off of the mark, and Tanny has the defensive rebound.
Now go to the rim.
Breck with the ball. He's in off of the left wing. Crosses over on Bennett. Mid-range 15-footer is short. He was fading away. Cannot get back within one possession. Rebound to the Dinos. Withers gives it to Bazzoni. Down to 2.5 minutes, and the Dinos will take more air out of the basketball. Lob pass down low. Lost. It's loose on the ground. Carbon comes up with it. Coach Brower takes a timeout with 21 on the shot clock. Again, a 50-50 ball that Carbon comes up with.
The Dinos have been quicker to the 50-50 balls all night long. The offensive rebounding, the second chance attempts, 5-point lead, 2:24 left. Emery needs stops, and they need them in the worst way.
Full timeout. Let's keep it here. Scoreboard reset for you in the final 2:24 of regulation. Carbon 51, Emery 46. No team fouls for the Dinos in the fourth quarter. So they have all that working in their favor. Only 2 team fouls for Emery. It is Dino basketball. Possession arrow right now, it is in favor of Emery. That, too, is massively important.
Again, I think Emery tonight, they forced a lot of tough shots where Carbon didn't. Timely shots by the Dinos, too. Every time Emery fires back, the Dinos then go on a mini 3, 4, 5, 6-0 run.
Well, the Dinos looking to return the favor on the boys' court. The Lady Spartans earned the sweep last night. Carbon trying to sweep Emery for the first time since 2022.
That's massive for that program. If they can sweep Emery this year, hold Emery to being co-region champions.
The 5 for Emery out of the timeout. Logan Lester, Porter Citrid, Garrett Conover, Maddox Tanny, and Brett Griffin. Carbon's going to counter with Bassoni, Kyler Orth, Cash Withers, Carter Branch, and Logan Bennett.
Don't get caught backdoor on a cut, and make sure you sell out.
Lob in, shot at the rim is off of the mark, and Tanny has the defensive board. Then it's stripped by Bennett. A block by Tanny, fouled with the body. 2 shots coming for Carbon.
They got beat backdoor. Again, they don't rebound. They don't clear. You commit the foul, free throws, 5-point lead, 2:19 left. That's a heck of a play out of the timeout with execution of having your big rotate down. You loft it up there, and he just goes back rim.
Bennett, first shot, it's a massive one, and he drills it. Logan Bennett is putting on a show tonight here at the Spartan Center.
Now, time is crucial, and for Emery, every possession you have to make count.
Second shot, no good. Long rebound. Breck comes down with it. The score remains a 6-point advantage for Carbon. Breck runs it up. He goes to Citrid out of the corner. Tons of contact, and a charge is called on Porter. Coach Justice hates the call. What do you think? I'm not going to put you on the spot. Ball goes back to Carbon. That's what's important. 2:05 left to play in the game. 52-46. Dinos by 6. Expect him to take air out of the ball. Right as I say that, a lob to the rim, and it's a turnover. Breck gives it to Logan. Logan falling out of bounds, had to save it. Throws it back to the Dinos. Another turnover. Orth with the basketball. We're down to 1:45. Carbon is going to bring it back out. They are going to eat as much clock as possible with a 2-score lead. Orth backing down, gives it to Withers for 3. That may be the dagger. Cash Withers has his 3rd triple of the game, and it's 55-46.
Ice, water, bang.
Lester to Porter. He'll try a 3. He gets it back. Then a timeout taken with 1:19 to play in the game.
You can't match points, though. 1:19 left, down 6. You're matching baskets now.
Coach Justice still upset with the charge.
It's tough.
We have a full timeout. 1:19 left to play in the game. Carbon 55, Emery 49 when we were.
The time is now to join the JN Auto Experience. Browse quality used cars, trucks, and SUVs at our price or Huntington lots. JN Auto can even help you get financing. Get fast, expert mechanic service to keep your vehicle running smoothly. Treat your car to a spotless wash or make it shine with professional detailing. Even rent a car. All in one convenient stop. JN Auto. Driven forward.
The Spartans play here.
This is Porter Citrid, number 2.
This is Brett Griffin, number 0.
On 107.3 FM and 750 AM KOAL.
Minute 19 left in the fourth quarter. Carbon 55, Emery 49. Travis moments ago. Cash Withers with a massive three-point knock.
You talk about just composed and to knock that down in the breathing room with 1:19 left. Carbon's got to take care of the ball now.
Emery is out of fouls to give. The Dinos have not been called for a single foul in the fourth quarter, so that will really work in their favor. Carbon breaks the press. There's 1:09 left in the game, 24 on the shot clock. Hand off to Bennett. Bennett gives it to Bassoni. Bassoni now to Withers. Down to 15 on the shot clock.
Now, don't foul if you're Emery.
Not now. There's 12 seconds on the shot clock. Hand off back to Bennett. We're down to 52 seconds in the game. 5 seconds on the clock. Mortensen goes to Orth. Goes to work on Tanny. Shot is no good. Emery gets a stop. They've got to push. Citrid goes inside. Spin move to the rack. Shot rims off, and a foul is on the ground against Carbon with 37.6 left.
Spin move and a view. Short rim. Sticks here. 37.6 left. Emery needs a quick basket. They need a 3. They've got to get a 3.
Lob into Tanny. Maddox goes to Porter.
They got to go.
Withers is going to sit with him. Now to Breck. He drives. Breck draws the foul. Doesn't get the and one. It rolled right off of the rim.
That's what you needed. The clock stopped. You get an old-fashioned three-point opportunity. Down 6, 30.5. Got to have both these. Then if you're Emery, if you got a full court press, you got to go quick, still, and foul.
First shot for Breck on the way. Good. He's a perfect 3 of 3 at the line. 55-50 with 30 seconds left. Emery's going to have to make defense for offensive subs because they're going to have to foul.
I think if you get a make, yeah. See if you get a timeout on a make. But
Breck, second shot, gets it. Morton's into the ball in the backcourt. Gets it to Bennett. Emery's got a foul. 23 seconds, and Breck finally reaches in, gets the foul on Bennett, who will go to the line with 22.4.
Too much time. You've got to preserve as much time as you can. Now you need misses.
Bennett to the line. He has been cash money for Carbon tonight.
Stellar.
First shot. Good.
And he's not going to miss.
Logan in the second half. He's got 10. 56-51.
The Dinos from the opening tip controlled the game.
Yeah, they controlled tempo. There's no question. Bennett, second shot is good. He makes the pair.
You've got to go quick. You've got to go quick, and you've got to have a 3.
Porter, 19 seconds. Porter gets to the rack. Carbon will concede a 2-point bucket. Emery takes a timeout with 15.5.
You're just trading buckets. Dinos will take that every time. We'll trade you 2 for 2 every time.
15.5 left. Emery out of fouls to give, which works in their favor at this point because you got to put the Dinos on the line and you got to hope for a couple of misses.
Couple misses and then shoot down the floor.
What a ball game. The Carbon Dinos have answered the call at every avenue in this game tonight. Coach Brower's team showing a lot of guts, showing a lot of grit, coming on the road in this environment, Travis, and having an answer every time up the court. Oh, my goodness.
Coach Brower has done an awesome job with that program. This season, a lot of improvement, looking to get to even 500 in region play and looking to sweep Emery for the first time in 4+ years.
Students and Emery students are invited.
All Carbon has to do at this point is take care of the basketball and knock down a couple of foul shots, and they'll get out of the Spartan Center with a win. Emery's going to have to force a turnover on the inbounds. Carbon does a great job. Conover nearly picked that ball off. Oh, what a hustle play by Conover.
Read it, shoots through, and then goes out of bounds.
Timeout out of the floor. The Dinos want to talk it over. They want to take a full timeout. Emery has one timeout remaining. One each. Well, Garrett Conover's the guy that you would expect to come up and try to make a play on the ball, Travis, and he nearly did.
They needed that one in the worst way. If he could have somehow saved it, they had an opportunity on a save to get a quick 2 points.
$14.8 remaining in the game. Carbon 57, Emery 53. Spartans out of fouls to give. Possession arrow is in favor of Emery.
So you need the same thing to happen. You've got to read the inbounds, try to come up with a steal. Hopefully, if you get that steal, somebody's cutting to the rim and you can dump it off and get 2 points. You need a turnover here.
Bennett to inbound. He lobs it down court. Bassoni is all by himself, and he gives it up to Orth, who is fouled. And I think they were going to give him continuation on that. He missed the shot. Will go to the line to shoot two. Well, that would have been the ball game. Now, Emery does have one timeout left.
Got beat down the floor. It's a great play out of the timeout to shoot down the floor.
It's a great play.
Hail Mary.
Orth, first foul shot. It was halfway down. It rims out. Subs for Emery. A.J. Thomas and Porter Citron come in. Garrett Conover, Ben Johansson come out.
On a miss, get the ball into Porter's hand. He has to go all the way to the rim.
Yeah, you can't call timeout.
Nope, you've got to go all the way down. Carbon probably concedes. You're hoping they foul.
Second shot for Orth. He missed it as well.
Got to go now.
Thomas gives it to Porter. 9 seconds. Citron stops. Tried to draw the foul. Hit the three. Timeout, Emery. Porter Citron. Oh, my goodness. He tried to draw contact. He's leaping and leaning. He knocked down the triple. It's 57-56.
Pump fake. A lot of black jerseys surrounded him, and he knocks down the three to pull this game within one.
Emery calls their last time out. 5.4 seconds remaining. No quit from the senior Porter Citron. I don't know how he got that shot to fall.
Yeah, and for the Dinos, you've got to get away from the play. If they would have committed a foul there to send him to the free throw line. But now, if you're Carbon, again, you got to get the ball in. You've got to hit some free throws. Emery's going to have a chance with 5.4 in this game to either win it or tie it.
I think what is even more possible in a moment like that, Carbon did a great job of not fouling Porter.
Yep.
But when you kind of force yourself into the defense, you run the risk of giving the appearance that it's a foul. That was an excellent play by Porter. I don't know how he hit that shot. Now the Dinos, with one timeout left, have to inbound the ball underneath the Emery basket. They got to go the length of the floor.
Emery out of timeouts.
The Dinos line up at midcourt. Bennett to inbound. Bennett is looking. He runs baseline. He gets it in, and Emery will go to the foul. Bassoni to the line with 4.4 to play.
Only 1 second rolls off.
If Bassoni knocks down both foul shots, there's no way Carbon can lose in regulation. If he misses one, we might have late game heroics. What a ball game. Bassoni.
Pressure.
First shot, no good.
The Emery Spartans can win this game somehow, some way.
They have no timeouts.
You got to rebound. Any offensive rebound here off a miss, if there is a miss, will do the Spartans in.
Bassoni. Second shot. Good. 58-56. Porter, 2 seconds. 1 second. Shot at the buzzer's blocked by Mortensen. That is the ball game.
That's a heck of a block to seal the win. They got something going towards the rim. Game-winning block at the buzzer.
58-56. Carbon with the win. Ty Mortensen sends the shot up against the backboard as time expires. It would have counted had he got it away.
I thought the correct play, probably for Porter, with the momentum going, would have been to rise up for a jump shot with the defense falling back, but Mortensen saves the game.
Porter, with his speed, he got side to side in time. And if he would have put that in, we'd be going into overtime. It was an incredible effort by Emery late as they refused to quit. But the Dinos get the win tonight, 58-56. They are in their first sweep over Emery since 2022. And the student section will embrace the Dinos on the floor and give them something to smile about as they ruin senior night for the Emery Spartans with an outstanding defensive play to seal the game by Ty Mortensen.
Their defense was key all night long. Mortensen protected the rim throughout the game. And no bigger block for that kid than that last one where Porter goes coast to coast. Looks like he has a lane to flip it up. And he swats that thing off the backboard and seals the win.
Bassoni got the make. It allowed Emery to inbound the ball. They put it in the hands of Porter. And the speedy senior got down to the other end. But it was Ty Mortensen ending the game with a swat, giving Carbon the victory tonight, 58-56. Coming up, we'll recap tonight's thriller. Emery, they'll be co-region champions with this 58-56 loss tonight. We'll talk about it when we return on 107.3 FM and 750 AM.
Show your school spirit and support local high schools with the new Eastern Utah Community Credit Union debit and credit cards. Featuring designs for Carbon, Emery, and Grand High School, these cards let you carry a piece of your school's pride wherever you go. Plus, to make purchasing easier, Eastern Utah Community Credit Union has added the convenience of tap-to-pay and compatibility with major mobile wallets. Pick up your school spirit card today at any of the Eastern Utah Community Credit Union branches.
Discover the strength and beauty of Flawless Sheeting's metal siding and roofing solutions. Designed to endure and crafted to conserve energy, the products offered by Flawless Sheeting ensure your home not only looks good, but feels good too. Plus, they come with a 40-year warranty. Enjoy superior durability and enhanced comfort year-round with new roofing from Flawless Sheeting. Ready to upgrade? Call Flawless Sheeting at 636-7300 and elevate the way you live.
You see your friends with their new travel trailers, four-wheelers, and side-by-sides. They're living the dream, right? Well, it doesn't just have to be a dream. You can start living that same dream life today by starting your new career with GMS Mine Repair and Maintenance. GMS is hiring mechanics, electricians, fabricators, experienced and inexperienced miners. They offer high starting wages, benefits, a 401k, and vacation pay. Local jobs are available. Apply today. Email your resume to kbarker@gmsminerepair.com. The dream can be yours with GMS Mine Repair.
Having a great local pharmacy that you can rely on is important. At Price Family Pharmacy, transferring your prescriptions is simple and hassle-free. Just call us at 637-3737 and we'll take care of the rest. Need your medication delivered right to your door? We offer free delivery to make your life even easier. Managing multiple medications? Ask about our convenient med packing service to keep you organized and on track. Visit Price Family Pharmacy and experience a team that genuinely cares. Feel better about your pharmacy. Choose Price Family Pharmacy today.
The time is now to join the JN Auto Experience. Browse quality used cars, trucks, and SUVs at our price or Huntington lots. JN Auto can even help you get financing. Get fast, expert mechanic service to keep your vehicle running smoothly. Treat your car to a spotless wash or make it shine with professional detailing. Even rent a car. All in one convenient stop. JN Auto. Driven forward.
It's fun! It's our favorite place.
Strike up family fun for everyone. Gateway Lanes. Families that play together stay together. And Gateway Lanes is your center for fun, snacks, and great food. So let Gateway Lanes do the cooking with open and league bowling year-round and Club Bowl Thursday night, 9 till 11:30, with unlimited bowling including shoes. Since 1989, Helper's Hometown Bowling Center, Gateway Lanes, South Main Street in historic Helper, and bowlhelper.com. Let's roll.
Show your school spirit and support local high schools with the new Eastern Utah Community Credit Union debit and credit cards. Featuring designs for Carbon, Emery, and Grand High School, these cards let you carry a piece of your school's pride wherever you go. Plus, to make purchasing easier, Eastern Utah Community Credit Union has added the convenience of tap-to-pay and compatibility with major mobile wallets. Pick up your school spirit card today at any of the Eastern Utah Community Credit Union branches.
The Spartans play here.
This is AJ Thomas, number 22. This is Garrett Conover, number 23.
On 107.3 FM and 750 AM KOAL.
Final score tonight. Carbon tops Emery 58-56. Welcome to the post-game wrap-up show brought to you by Eastern Utah Community Credit Union. And we're going to recap tonight's game. Joining us at the broadcast table, we have head coach Dave Justice, who will put the headset on now. Coach, I appreciate you taking out the time to come up. Thank you.
Yeah, of course. Anytime.
That was a tough game. Definitely a tough end to it, Coach. However, the boys did fight back, down by 8 points in the fourth quarter. It kind of seemed like maybe it was going to be insurmountable, but we hit big shot after big shot, and right there at the end, Porter with a shot at the rim, and Ty Mortensen makes a great defensive play.
Yeah, I mean, credit to him. I mean, I think, we tried to play Porter hit a great, three earlier in the game, obviously, to kind of set that up.
Yeah.
And, he got down to the rim and got a stretch. And then the Mortensen kid, obviously, his length, causes us some problems. He's really great rim protector. So that was just a flat out amazing play by him. And so, it's just, unfortunately, that's the way it goes with basketball sometimes. Thought we got a lot of good looks, especially in the first half, and it just didn't fall. It just wasn't kind of how we were going there. And, credit to Carbon for, hitting, just kind of made a couple more shots than we did tonight.
I'm sure when you use your last time out, you kind of got to draw things up, right?
Yeah.
We play for the inbound steal. If we don't get it, we got to foul. Mm-hmm. So you're drawing everything up in that motion. Was the idea to guys, if they go one of two, we have plenty of time to get the ball to the basket. Was that the idea?
Yeah, it was mostly just get the best shot.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So as we get the ball up, just, I thought he was going to kind of pull up for another three as he did it.
I did too. Yeah. Yeah.
And so I think he just saw kind of a lane, and you can't credit him. He has great instincts to get to the basket. And he thought he could get there, and unfortunately, the Mortensen kid came over and got a block maybe we're playing in overtime now. So we're gonna live and die with Porter's decisions, and he made I'm not saying that's a bad decision. It's just kind of an instinctual play because you only have 4 seconds to kind of get that up. And so, yeah, it was a great job. So.
I think it's one of those instances where you're just happy to get a shot off.
Well, yeah, I mean, even the kind of the situation that we were in, it's just we were just kind of happy that we were still having a chance, being down 8 and then hitting that 3 and then, missing some free throws and then kind of playing off of that. So, so it's just. Yeah, so that was kind of the game plan, trying to transition and just try to get a shot. But, yeah, looking back at it, obviously, you wish you would have, kind of pulled it up for a 3. But you can't fault him for trying to get to the rim. So
No, I don't think you can fault him at all. Opportunity to at least send that game into overtime. And, Coach, if we take a look at a couple of key moments in this game, Carbon did a really good job of building momentum with spurts of offense. There were stretches where they would score 6-7 points at a time, where our offense, it took a little bit to get moving. Obviously, we found the rhythm late in the fourth quarter, but I thought Carbon did a terrific job of kind of dictating tempo when they had the basketball.
Yeah, definitely. I think they were not allowed to do that, but they could do that because they were kind of they were in the lead and they were kind of making their plays that way. And they're 3-2. And the Mortensen kid really did bother us a lot at the rim, and so we settled for some jump shots that a lot of games we've made. And unfortunately, weren't kind of falling at it at a high enough rate today. And then, so unfortunately, just, it kind of worked out that way. And, just a little bit too late.
I don't think there's any question about it. When we needed a bucket, it was Porter Citron or Breck Griffin. They were aggressive. They were assertive offensively. We have Breck putting up 11 points in the second half, and then Porter puts up 12. They end combining for 42 out of the 56 points. They were the bulk of the offense in both. I thought they were both efficient, too.
Yeah, I mean, I think they got downhill very well, and I think they made some shots, and that was always fun to see. And I thought Logan played great on handling the ball, and AJ kind of got banged up there, and so that was kind of hampering us a little bit too, because he's a main part of our offense. And and G and Mads had some great looks, and it just kind of just didn't go in tonight, and just like how they were against North St. Pete. And so can't fault any of the boys. They played great. That's why I told them, I feel a lot better about this one. Obviously it sucks to lose, but then the game over at Carbon, because I just thought our effort was better. And I thought, the boys gave everything they could. And so, to fall down 2 points, and, it sucks. We'll live with it. But, I was proud of the effort as a coach.
These are 50-50 games. We know that, right?
Yeah, I mean, their length and athleticism. They got a lot of seniors that had some big time moments for them this year, and so it was just it was unfortunate that we dropped this one, but we're gonna. That's why I told the boys, season's over. We've had a great season, 14-9, and obviously +5 in the winning column. We've had a lot of cool wins, good moments, and now everyone's kind of back to square one, and we'll see who we play. I mean, I don't know. You never know. We might play these guys.
It could be these guys again.
It could be round 3, and so you never know. So we're going to see what the RPI comes out, and we're just going to move on to the next one. So we kind of call it wins or losses, 24-hour rule, kind of live with it, and then move on to the next.
And when you say move on to the next now, I think what's really important here is you can literally flush the previous 4 months.
Yeah.
I mean, it doesn't matter anymore, right? So you get to share the region championship, take it, that's great. But everything is literally going to start over when you guys take the court on Monday for practice. That's just the way it works.
Definitely. So, you get exactly right. You're 0-0. Like, seeding doesn't really necessarily matter as much anymore. You got, whether we're the 4 or the 5 or 6 or whatever it ends up being, I think we'll probably be in that 4-5, and we're going to play like a 12-13, who's a very capable, good basketball team. So, the teams that you're looking at are going to play, you're going to play maybe Carbon. They were 12 and kind of before that. North St. Pete, which we've had great games with, and then, or maybe even Logan, which has been playing better. So you just never, as well they got into region. So, it's a good, everyone's 0-0, everyone's on equal playing field, and we're going to fight like heck to get us down to Cedar. So
you and I are going to have time, I know, next week to talk, Coach. I think the best part about tonight is knowing you get another game on this floor.
Yeah, and they've earned that. And the boy, that's what I told the boys. And so sucky thing is, we lost to Carbon at home court, but the great thing about even tonight is that we earned a home playoff game. We get to play on this court again. Whoever's got to come over to Castledale, which, we've played well at. And then also, I think share of the region championship, which is awesome. That's our second one here as Emery. And so, it's kind of a little bit bittersweet tonight, obviously taking for the loss. But sharing that region championship is an awesome accomplishment. Probably a top 5 RPI, which is an awesome accomplishment. And so these boys have worked so hard, and I am so proud of them. And they have, they've given me everything they got. And so I know took a loss to Carbon on the home court, senior night, all that stuff. But I couldn't be more proud of how they played and how they gave it everything they had tonight.
And especially our lone senior in Porter. I mean, I've praised him all year long, Coach, for the effort that he puts in when no one's watching. And I think we've seen that game evolve and sure come up short right at the end, but my goodness, he puts up 12 points, and most of them came late in the game, right out of that 23 to get us back in. I think there are a lot of positives out of tonight's game.
Definitely. And so, it was definitely. So, I'm, again, just like I reiterated, I'm just proud of him, proud of Porter, being the lone senior. That's not always an easy spot to be. And all these other guys stepping up big too, and, in various games. And so, we got a bright future here, and there's a lot to look forward here at Emery basketball, and all good things are happening. Obviously, it's a sad night, but we're gonna regroup and give them heck in the playoffs. So,
Coach, I really do appreciate you taking out the time to stop by. Can't wait to talk again next week.
Of course, thanks, Joe. I appreciate it.
Let's pause one more time. We'll come back, wrap up tonight's broadcast right after this.
Show your school spirit and support local high schools with the new Eastern Utah Community Credit Union debit and credit cards. Featuring designs for Carbon, Emery, and Grand High School, these cards let you carry a piece of your school's pride wherever you go. Plus, to make purchasing easier, Eastern Utah Community Credit Union has added the convenience of tap-to-pay and compatibility with major mobile wallets. Pick up your school spirit card today at any of the Eastern Utah Community Credit Union branches.
You see your friends with their new travel trailers, four-wheelers, and side-by-sides. They're living the dream, right? Well, it doesn't just have to be a dream. You can start living that same dream life today by starting your new career with GMS Mine Repair and Maintenance. GMS is hiring mechanics, electricians, fabricators, experienced and inexperienced miners. They offer high starting wages, benefits, a 401k, and vacation pay. Local jobs are available. Apply today. Email your resume to kbarker@gmsminerepair.com. The dream can be yours with GMS Mine Repair.
At A Perfect Smile, they specialize in transforming your smile with precision and care. From porcelain veneers and dental implants to orthodontics, crowns, and bridges, their expertise covers every aspect of general and cosmetic dentistry. Dr. Jackson and his team are here to address even the most challenging dental concerns, helping you achieve a smile you'll love. Ready for a smile makeover? Call A Perfect Smile today, 637-2100, to schedule an appointment.
I was hoping to talk to someone about updating my insurance policy.
I am able to understand complete sentences.
That was a complete sentence?
I didn't understand that.
Or can I just talk to a person?
No one talks to humans anymore.
Sometimes humans are just more helpful.
I hear you. Why don't we review your coverage with a super check?
Farm Bureau Financial Services. It's your future. Let's protect it.
Contact Farm Bureau agent Jill Jensen in Price today.
Golfers, get ready for year-round fun at Swing and Swear. Step into the action with over 43,000 world-class courses to choose from. No passport required. Rain or shine, you can tee off indoors. Multiple bays, club rentals, tables, chairs, and concessions. It's the perfect spot to practice your game, celebrate with friends, or spend time with family. From the serious golfer to first-timers, everyone is welcome to join the fun. Swing and Swear, located just off Ridge Road. Call 290.
What the Utah Miners Hospital offers is relatively unique in the country to help take care of people who have really dedicated their careers, their lives to hard work.
I have torn rotator cuffs in my shoulders. Honestly, I don't remember everything I've had done. I think I've had to wait 10 minutes one time. It's amazing that there's a fund out there. You have no medical bills. If you're ready and you need us, please give us a call. We're happy to help.
The time is now to join the JN Auto Experience. Browse quality used cars, trucks, and SUVs at our Price or Huntington lots. JN Auto can even help you get financing. Get fast, expert mechanic service to keep your vehicle running smoothly. Treat your car to a spotless wash or make it shine with professional detailing. Even rent a car. All in one convenient stop. JN Auto. Driven forward.
Welcome to Emery and Carbon Animal Health, where Dr. Jensen and his staff greet you and your pet with caring smiles. Our exam rooms are clean and inviting. Our accredited doctors offer many procedures, including examinations, surgery, dentistry, and boarding. Schedule an appointment today. 2 locations to serve you. Emery and Carbon Animal Health. Animals big and small. We care for them all.
Show your school spirit and support local high schools with the new Eastern Utah Community Credit Union debit and credit cards. Featuring designs for Carbon, Emery, and Grand High School, these cards let you carry a piece of your school's pride wherever you go. Plus, to make purchasing easier, Eastern Utah Community Credit Union has added the convenience of tap-to-pay and compatibility with major mobile wallets. Pick up your school spirit card today at any of the Eastern Utah Community Credit Union branches.
The Spartans play here.
This is AJ Thomas, number 22. This is Garrett Conover, number 23.
On 107.3 FM and 750 AM KOAL.
Post-game wrap-up show brought to you by Eastern Utah Community Credit Union. Again, you can stop in at any of the branch locations and get your Emery High School Spirit Card today. Just tell them you want to turn your Visa debit card into an Emery High School debit card. They'll get that taken care of for you at Eastern Utah Community Credit Union. Post-game wrap-up show, Travis, let's start by taking a look at the final points tonight for Emery. Porter Citron, 23 points, leads the way for the Spartans. Had a massive three-point shot at the end of the game, which gave us an opportunity late to potentially send the game into overtime or even potentially win it. I mean, it was all started with an outstanding three-point jumper that he hit.
Yeah, in traffic, like you said, rises up, knocks it down, brings the game within 1 point. The Dinos go down, split some free throws. Then the last attempt going towards the cup. That's what you're taught to do. Get downhill, get towards the rim, and credit Carbon. They made a defensive stop at the end.
Then we take a look at the scores for Brett Griffin. He scores 19. Breck had 15 of that 19 over the final two quarters. Whenever the Emery offense kind of hit that lull, he was right there. I mean, he had an outstanding game tonight.
Yeah, every time Emery was down 5 or 6, here's Breck 3. Down 7, here's Breck 3. He did a good job of getting to the spots on the floor that he wanted, knocked down some shots. I know there's some opportunities he left on the board, but Breck was really good.
And then we take a look at some of the other scores for the Carbon Dinos tonight. We get 7 points from Garrett Conover as well. I know Garrett, a kid that you love, played hustle basketball tonight. He scores 7 points. And Travis, if we go back to one particular moment, there's about 15 seconds left in the game. He makes a play coming across the court, nearly intercepts a pass on the inbounds. I don't even know how he got there, but that is the hustle play that we continue to see from him.
Yeah, Garrett tonight with the points, the 7 points, but more importantly, the rebounds. Probably had 10 rebounds. Defensively did a good job. And if he comes up with that still and then saves it and gets the ball to Emery, they probably win the game.
We take a look at the final scores tonight for the Carbon Dinos. Logan Bennett scores 13. He had 11 of that 13 in the fourth quarter, or in the second half. Logan was just outstanding.
Logan was a stud, and that's what that kid does. I mean, he is an athlete. He's really good, and tonight for Carbon, he led the charge.
He was great. He had 13 points. Very balanced scoring tonight for the Dinos. 10 points for Kyler Orth and 10 points for Ty Mortensen as well. Ty just really gives Emery fits. Coach Justice talked about that a few moments ago. He's tough. He's really tough to handle.
Yeah, it's how do we attack? And everything we tried to do, he was right there. He swatted everything, and he protected the rim. And for the Dinos, they had to have that tonight.
Cash Withers finishes with 9 points. Case Griffiths does as well. Cash Withers, we said, hey, he has the potential to be a Spartan killer. Travis, he knocks down a three-point shot late in the fourth quarter. And at that time, we thought it might be it. That might be all she wrote.
It was probably the dagger. Cash was money. And again, the first meeting, and tonight, he was even more Cash. So good for him. It's a big shot, and sometimes those moments creep, and nobody wants to take those opportunities, and he's not shy.
3 points in the scores book for Caleb Sorensen, but boy, he does a whole lot more than that. Defensively, he was just outstanding for the Dinos as well. Team effort for Carbon as they grab the win tonight, 58-56. We can flush this one if you're a Spartan fan. Tomorrow, we will get the bracket reveal. It's possible we get part 3 with the Dinos. We'll see how the final bracket shapes out with the RPI and the ranking system tomorrow. But the final score here tonight, Carbon earns their first season series sweep over Emery since 2022. Emery will share the region championship with the winner of the Union Manti game, which I have not seen a final score yet on that. Manti got the win, so co-champions with the Manti Templars. That's the way things will shape out in the region standings. Final score again tonight, Carbon 58, Emery 56. We will be with you every step of the way of the 3A State Championship Tournament. It is always fun to be along with you. For Travis Anderson, I'm Jordan Buscarini. As always, go Spartans.